time of the week again. That time being the bonanza of the... No, it's not. I don't know what time of the week it is, apparently. It's fine. We're going to play a game. I will have to, because I forgot. I had a little test, but I forgot to actually add a new doings for this. So. Okay, well, that's cool. Excellent. Well, this is a good start. Apparently it could not launch the game. Wonderful. Let's see if we can find out why. And then maybe get it working. But there you go. We shall see. Are you going to just do it? Or are you going to insist on being a... You're going to insist on being a cocksucker. Good. Excellent. Let's try that. Although it does seem like it needs a download, so... Looks like it's all going to go horribly wrong, because everything hates me and doesn't want to work. Which is good news. All around. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Worked earlier. Tested it out and thought, oh, that'll be fine, won't it? Nope. Things don't like to be fine at all. 63% of verification. We shall see if it actually verificates anything. Of course, if it does verificate something and it does decide that there is something wrong with the verification, it probably means it will be requiring some kind of update, which I can't really do right now. So we shall have to see. 75%. I'll keep you updated as it goes. But there you go. Doodly-doo. The best laid plans tend to get shat on. 85%. 90%. I had to wait a moment for it to actually tick over. I realised technically it didn't matter, but you know, I wanted to be accurate to the world's experience here. 100%, and now it's prepared itself. So are you gonna launch? Nope. Excellent. Let's see if I can find any information on the error code, and then I suppose I might have to restart the... Can't really restart the computer now, but still. Oh, I suppose maybe it's because I did that. Let's see if I can... I'll get rid of a thing, and that might allow for it to do the thing. Get rid of that. See if that corrects the issue. Yes, it appears to have potentially corrected the issue. Although now it seems to have completely disappeared. No, there we go. I think it's working. I think it was just unhappy with the setting I put up earlier, which I suppose is my own fault for trying to outdo the game. They don't like being tested by a player. They'll throw a tantrum. Oh golly, that's loud. Oh golly, there's no sound now. There we go. Split the difference if you wouldn't mind. Do we genuinely... Oh, thank you. I was going to say, do we genuinely have to go through the Universal logo every single time? Sometimes I'm happy, you know, once, absolutely fine with it. But, you know, sometimes I prefer it not to be. Hopefully that might yield slightly better results. I mean, the music might be giving away what the game is. Plus, I did specify what the game was, but that's not 100% the point. Do 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 diddle dee 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 dee. Have you had a dee dee dee? I'm just building the source in order to do it. Specific window if you don't mind. That specific window if you don't mind. You might as well capture the cursor since I'm basically doing it via mouse on this occasion. Transform. Fit to the screen. And look at Dr. Wu. Yes, Dr. Wu. Would you like to see Dr. Wu? I can bring him back. Everybody loves Wu. You may be asking woohoo, and in that case, I'd say yes, because you're happy. You're saying woohoo to seeing that Wu is here. The Secrets of Wu. Claire was also here, in fairness. All the DLC. There we go. Claire was here as well. Just in case you thought I was picking on Dr. Wu. It just happens to be the fact that he was on the screen when I was going to start the game. So, pick a campaign. There you go. Claire's Sanctuary and Return to Jurassic Park. Have you got nubblers? I've got nubblers. Is nubblers. But no, we've only got Jurassic World Evolution available.
Hello.
Ah.
May I say welcome? My name is Dr.
I did wonder if we had voices or not, but yeah.
Well, correction, you should have heard of me, especially now that you're here. So before you are the islands that you need to manage, if you can. The 5 deaths. Jeez, if only there had been 5.
It'd be terrible, wouldn't it, if I hadn't heard of Ian Malcolm, and all I'd done really was I'd just sort of volunteered for a management position.
Matanceros. It's relatively stable. Yeah, you can get your feet wet here, and you should. Diving into the deep end of the pool is where the big, angry, hungry things are, and you want to be ready before you try that.
Oh, it's fancy. And pre-built stuff. I was dabbling in the sort of non-pre-built stuff arena, and I had no fucking clue what I was doing.
I'm Cabot Finch.
I bet you are.
Relations and crisis management, and I'm here to help you. You'll start by building a Hammond creation lab.
But what if I don't want to exclusively create Hammonds?
We've already started on an enclosure for you. You should just attach it to the side. But watch out for dinosaurs. Just kidding.
I'm assuming that's the enclosure, and so I want to pop it there. But again, I do ask if I want to create dinosaurs and not just Hammonds, because I don't know how many Richard Hammonds we can really. Yeah, it seems like a bad call. Where do you want me to place it? Oh, right. Oh, I see. I assumed it would sort of pop onto the end of that fence, but it doesn't. It sort of latches on in the middle. It's fair enough. I'm just testing my my limitations. But yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what. On the edge, I'm on the hedge of glory.
Which is create dinosaur facilities on the islands we call the 5 deaths. Actually, Las Cinco Muertes, because Spanish is the lingo of choice around here.
It'll be very awkward. I don't speak Spanish. Well, pendejo is about as far as I can get, which is basically dickhead.
To the pre-existing network of paths and the power grid.
Yes, God forbid anybody steps on the grass. Oh, I see. Power grid might be more of an issue, but the path, I'm sure if we put our minds to it, we could probably just, walk across the grass. And hello, good evening. Or technically good afternoon still, I suppose. I consider about 5 o'clock to be evening, so we're still just shy of evening. We're in afternoon. Welcome, Chester Phoenix. We are ridiculing Cabot Finch every time he tells me to do something. Except now I don't remember how to do, I don't know what he said, so now I don't know. There we go. I've got a hatching bay, so I want to incubate a dinosaur. Oh, shall we have Struthiomimus? Sort of very emu looking. I don't think I'm allowed. I'm not allowed a Ceratosaurus yet. I'm only allowed the Struffies. Eddie babies and Trickly Dickly. I don't think we'll stick with the phrase Trickly Dickly as an alternative to Triceratops, but nonetheless, we're only allowed the Struths. Good God, Struth almighty, we've got a load of Struthy birds running around.
Machinations of the ambitious, undoing extinction, playing with nature's laws. What can possibly go wrong?
I like to play with nature.
Doctor, you know we've learned so much and invested even more in our Jurassic operations since the last time.
Please can I never say that phrase again? You might have to be specific on which phrase that is. Was it the Trickly Dickly dinosaur? Or something else? I can release my Struth. Release the Struth into the wild. Oh, here we go. Hey, look at him. Or her, I don't know. I suppose theoretically it would be a her because they're supposed to all be female, but you know, I don't know precisely how they register that in this version.
Mutations and unknowable combinations, chaos, all leading to a living, breathing, thinking being.
We're very low.
An entity, distinct,
Can I?
unique, and
No.
now we, you,
Oh, I can.
manufacture them.
I can sort of
Well done.
rotate the camera. Oh, can I rotate the camera a bit more with? Not really. Now we've just got an immense shot of its undercarriage, which I suppose, you know, fair dues. There we go. Lovely. Nice. Sorry, which clip from Jurassic Park? Well, the one where they were dealing with a Trickly Dickly. Or do you? I suppose yeah, they did actually deal with a Triceratops, didn't they? But dinosaur statistics. There we go. The Struth, and it's called the STR-001 at the moment, so we can rename it, I believe. Oh, the bit where they're talking about. Oh, of course. So its health is fine. Its food, tolerable. Water. I mean, look, it's in water. It's comfortable. It's got grassland. It's got forest. It's got wetland. It's not too populated. It's not got good socials, though. But it is all by itself, so I suppose that makes a degree of sense. Information. The Struthiomimus, or mimus maybe, I don't know, is a small ornithomimid which eats small amounts from ground herbivore feeders. They live in very large social groups to help survive predation and prefers to be within a large population of other dinosaur species. Their territory needs a very small area of grassland with a tiny amount of forest cover. They are vulnerable to all predators. It's a small herbivore. And there's lots of stats. Susceptible to the common cold, though. Interesting. Dinosaur rating of 7. I don't necessarily think that's good, but, you know, poor bloke. Don't say it to his face. I suppose arguably I'm saying it to his arse constantly, it would seem. Dinosaur genomes, current value. I don't necessarily need to sell the fella. Don't worry, mate. I don't plan on selling you. But I tell you what, anybody present, they can think of a name for the dinosaur, and I'll try and acquiesce at some point, assuming I can re-access the dinosaur. I'm not entirely sure if I can or can't, but still. You got to assume you probably can.
Security, entertainment, and science. I've already nudged the heads of each division to reach out to you personally. They'll offer opportunities and incentives for you to be part of their team. Choose one of their contracts. It'll help you develop your facility.
Oh, hello. Okay. So, do we want to go science, entertainment, or security? Well, I feel like if we go security, we might be able to get bigger dinosaurs. So, let's go George.
This is Lambert, head of security. Yours?
Zoo Tycoon has damaged me because when I look at this style of game, all I can think of is how much I hate giraffes as a result of that. because of how fussy they were. I see. Well, I'm assuming dinosaurs might be slightly fussier than giraffes, but it's difficult to know for absolute certainty.
Everyone's fear object, myself included, is to have these animals running free and loose in the park. But we can't exploit them globally without taking some chances.
That doesn't sound like a good head of security. Can I get a new head of security, please? One that doesn't take chances. Okay, so an expedition centre will allow you to send out dig teams, I see. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, here we go.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Fuck me!
Oh no, it was too slow this time. I think it's because it buggered up early doors with an unstable connection and all that jazz, so I'm afraid your timing is off. Am I meddling with science again? Yes. I am always meddling in science. What do you want me to build? An operations... Oh, an expedition centre. Yeah, that's fine. So there's power there. There's power there. Could build it in the middle of a forest. Or I could build it over here. I feel like building it over here is reasonable. Can I rotate them? Yes, I can. X? What sort of fucking... Why do you want X? Silly bun. But arguably it doesn't need to necessarily be perfect, especially since this is mostly sort of tutorial. Oh, I see, that's the snap angle. I don't like the snap angle, no, I want it sort of... I want it as in line with the path as I can. Which is about there, I think. But that will do.
One more thing. Your reputation. Your rep, quote unquote. Keep an eye on it, okay? If you have a solid reputation with...
Hey look, it's not like I'm going to let all the dinosaurs loose.
Financially, I mean.
Well, I might do.
But, like life, it's a balancing act. Each division is vying for your attention, and if they don't get it, they tend to take it personally.
Well, they can fuck off, I'm the manager. I'll fire their ass. Replace them in a split second. Who's not going to want to
And you'll notice absolutely no
work in a dinosaur park?
unless you listen real closely. So what I meant to say is that completing that contract has raised your standing, your reputation, if you will, with the security division. This means they'll be willing to give you more difficult missions.
Yeah. And hopefully more difficult dinosaurs. Help island management. Yeah, I suppose arguably I do need to know how to manage the island. Are you? Hello, dear. Sorry.
I made some mistakes and I've tried to set them right. I believe in what we're doing and I believe in these dinosaurs.
I mean, they're right next to you, so I of course believe in the dinosaurs.
Safe environment for our visitors.
Oh, you would like me to acquire an Eddie baby? Yes. I mean, we all believe in them. They're right in front of us, exactly. We need a test dinosaur for the security appraisal. Acquire 50% of the Eddie Mermaid baby genome and we can proceed. The mission will fail if the mission required dinosaur is killed. Well, I'll give it a damn good go not to kill the dinosaur. That screen. Check your overall rating. And hello, guys.
Lambert here. I've got a new assignment that I think is perfect for your skill set. Give it a once over, then let me know if you're interested.
No, I think I've already said yes, sir. I think you didn't check your emails before making that phone call, did you? I've already said absolutely yes, please.
Glad to have you on board.
There we go. So he's checked his emails now and phoned me back. I feel like there should be an apology for wasting my time earlier.
They're smarter and more devious than people give them credit for. But I refuse to underestimate their capabilities. That's why I'm always testing and evaluating our security protocols and barriers. And this is where you come in.
Touch this fence.
I've got to give this guy Lambert his due. He actually sees these animals as both opportunity and threat.
John Hammond was blind in one eye. The other eye was nearsighted, so the park was just cardboard cutouts of dinos due to the inability to sense depth or see detail. How fascinating.
Carry on.
I mean, that would be a hell of a reveal in the next film, wouldn't it? Yeah, none of those previous films existed because, you know, none of it was anything. So expedition map. Okay, interesting. Oh, new fossils. Eddie babies, 44%. We do want some Eddie babies. And Ceratosaurus. Well, actually, we don't need in it. So, oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Okay. I'm sorry. Get some dino DNA.
Hello there.
Fuck me!
Perfect timing, that one.
Hello there.
And his twin. Good afternoon, Mr. Can't Sleep Must Paint. We're dealing in dinosaurs. So the Expedition Centre, yes. Yes, select a dig site, yep. Expedition team will pop off and deal with it. So that's Ceribabes. So really, probably just do this. That one looks like it might. Well, having said that, maybe that's doing all three of them? I don't know. Well, for now, yeah, alright, profit per minute, you can fuck off. Dealing with things. Yeah, let's pop up to Canada and dig for the Eddie baby. That'll do nicely. I know, I just clicked the button, sir. Excellent. And then I'll go to the fossil centre and do things. I haven't learnt anything to do with that yet, so we'll try and ignore that bit. Genes. I do want to see dinosaurs in genes.
Which attract visitors to your facilities, brings in capital, money, huh? Which means you can do more research to build better facilities and create more dinosaurs. And there you go. A circle of life, development and resources, nature and commerce. See? Simple.
Yes, how about you just give me a load of money and I just play with dinosaurs? Does that sound fun? I think that sounds very fun. Right, how do I get out of this menu? That would probably be the one. Right. Okay, shall we get my dude friend? Are we allowed to get my dude friend? Yeah, it looks like we can get my dude friend. We'll get my dude second friend. There you go. That's it. Play with dinosaurs equals more danger. Exactly. And we want more danger, right? Of course we do. So I feel like I should probably start building a new sort of facility thing, but I suppose I'd need to look up what the Eddie babies need. What do the Eddie babies need? Here we go. Oh, dinosaurs. Do we not have the Eddie babies yet? Oh no, I suppose we've only got the Struth. The Struth mother. What the fuck are you doing, Struth mother? Christ. Oh, you want me to... Oh, yes, of course. You want me to go to Hammond Creation Lab 1. Release the Struth mama. G'day. Say goodbye to your other Struth mama. There you go. That's nice. Hey, we're following that bad boy. Right, let's go back to there and release another one. Perfect. Another little Struth mama released into the wild. Well, I say wild. I mean, it's got a fence around it, but you know, it's wild enough for them. So social. They're happy with another couple of pairs in there. So that's something, isn't it? And again, I put out the offer. If anybody wants to name a dinosaur, they can. Zooming, can we? Yes, you just click on the dinosaur and you zoom in on the dinosaur's backside, of course. Because the game knows nothing other than zooming into the backside of the dinosaurs. Right, let's just have a sort of a nice view of our dinosaur enclosure. And then I'll tell you what, we'll get on with the usual doings. Which, of course, is good evening to Chester. Good evening to Can't Sleep. Hey, good evening, Isaac. You are slightly interrupting, though. Yeah? I was kind of on the flow there, and then you just sort of phoned. I didn't even answer the phone. Yeah? That's just absolutely rude. I don't think I have to worry about money-saving tips just yet. This is right at the beginning. This is full on the tutorial. They're telling me what to do. But I may try and keep that in mind. We'll have to wait and see. But that does make a degree of sense. But anyway, before I was rudely interrupted by my head of entertainment, who might be getting a lowering of his wages for doing so. I am a tyrannical dictator of a manager. Chester, can't sleep, Blue Boosh, welcome. How are your doings and what are your doings? Anyway, I will accept this quest. Construct guest shelters to increase total shelter coverage to 10%. Okay, I will have a go. What is a guest shelter? I think I've seen one previously. Now, I'm assuming. Do you mean? I'm loosely assuming you mean emergency. You should shut the fuck up.
Inside your fossil center. That will increase the amount of viable data you have to create dinosaurs.
Every Struth mum is called Becky, is it? Becky. And why would that be? You're doing some cookerizing. Nice. But I'm assuming by emergency shelter he does mean this. So, I guess along the path near the dino enclosure? That'll probably do. Now, as I say, I can only assume by shelter he means those, because they're the only things that register as shelter. As far as I can tell, anyway. Operations. Ranger station. Guests. Hotels. Had to step away. Is the park on fire yet? No. No, it's not. But you possibly missed me asking, what are your doings? How are your doings and what are your doings? Are you up to anything of interest? And that might be a sort of... And, of course, I suppose, arguably, we'll rename one Struth Mama Becky, since as you specified Becky as a name. But the other two will be named something different. So feel free to... I suppose, arguably, one of them can perhaps actually be called... Well, I'm not entirely sure how you spell it. I think you spell it like that. Whoops. There you go. One of them is called Struth Mama. The official Struth Mama. I was stepping away. I'm stepping away. And I'm stepping away. Still working at the moment. Shame. I see. They're all called Becky. I think a YouTuber said it and the community stuck it. I see. Well, I am one for bucking the trends. Oh, I thought that tree was an actual dinosaur for a moment, the way it was moving, but it's not. Conversely, all Gallimimus, or Gallimimus, whichever way around, called Gerald. I see. Again, did not know that. Doing okay. I'm currently trying to beat one of the games on my ongoing folder on Steam. Ooh, which one is that? I am curious. Ooh, okay, that's a Struthy doodah. That's a Struthy doodah. That's a Tricky Dicky. I know, I saw the option, yeah? Before you interrupted, I saw all those options, yeah? Yeah. Still 90% snot. Well, that's an improvement, surely. Because, theoretically, at one point, you were 100% snot. A War Groove, sorry. I almost missed the title. I registered the message War Groove, and I was going to get to it, but my brain didn't register until you went. I've been putting it off, and I remembered I'd asked about what game. Didn't register as a game for some reason. Anyway, because I don't like the penultimate level in the campaign. I think, yeah, I feel like we've possibly discussed that one previously. Eddie Babies. Yes, we want to definitely extract the DNA of the Eddie Baby. The Ceratosaurus, we definitely want to extract the DNA of the Ceratosaurus. Eddie Baby, once again, might as well. And Eddie Baby, once again, we might as well. Sell the Rhenium. Go on, might as well sell Rhenium. And, I don't know, I mean, we're not like 100%, so fuck it. Let's get some Dino DNA. And apparently, because I've probably spent all my money. Yeah. Game. Oh no, there's my money. Yeah. Oh, maybe I can only do... I see. Yes, I think... Oh, there we go. And now it's extracted one. I can do it. There's a certain amount of slots. That's fair enough. It's one of those weird ones where it's like they show you a load of stuff, and it's like you can do this much stuff, but they don't necessarily highlight the fact that you've only got 6 slots, but still. So are you done? Oh no, you are doing? Done? Doing? Waiting to extract. Are you not? Oh, no. Oh, I see. Oh, I understand. It's doing it in... Right, it's doing it in sequence. It's fine. It's doing one at a time in sequence. You'd have thought with the amount of fucking cash we spend in this place, they could do it all at once, wouldn't you? But I suppose that's asking a bit much, isn't it? Right, so let's have a look. Was there any other quests you were after, guys? Reputation, request contracts. I mean, I can request a new contract, so fuck it. Yeah, go on then. Well, I don't want Dr. Kajal to feel left out, so I guess we'll do a science one.
This is our new director of operations.
I'm sorry. Dr. Dua. I mean, it's her name, but I don't know. It's just one of those things where... What's she up to? I don't know. She's Dr. Dua. She just does anything. There's a joke in there somewhere. It's not that, but, you know. Figure it out, and there's a joke in there somewhere. Use the Expedition Center to unearth a small or medium herbivore fossil. I think I sort of have, but I might be wrong. Let's pop that out, and then I suppose Expedition Center, view the expedition map. I think there's a quicker way of doing that, but never mind. So here, partially depleted, I see. New viable genome. The Eddie Baby's here. Good. Well, let's go to the USA.
Next, you'll need to incubate the animal in a Hammond creation laboratory before releasing and housing it in an enclosure.
Goodbye, Mr. Chopper friend. Goodbye, Mr. Chopper friend. An ACU? I don't have an ACU, mate. But you want me to construct an ACU facility. Was that one of the operations? Yes, it was. So, let's see... Would it be happy to go against, go next to this thing? Not really. I suppose I can build out some more wires, I suppose, technically speaking. There's no real issue there. But we'll just sort of... We'll plop you there next to the doodah. And then we'll try and sort of... Whoa! Okay. I don't think you are. I think you've got the face of Owen Grady, but I'm not 100% convinced you've got the voice, but I might be wrong.
We have a special relationship, like what I have with Claire. Less complicated. Anyway, nice to meet you. Power is something we simply cannot ignore when it comes to our operations. Without power, we don't have any power.
Yeah. A smart man, he is. Smart man. Distribute power to nearby buildings. Ensure substations are connected to the power station using pylons. Now, see, this was the issue I was having previously, where I wasn't able to build pylons, but still. Well, having said that, I think... yes, Crispy Rat. Good old crisp rat. I cooked it too long and I got myself a crispy rat. I don't know why I've got the French national anthem flowing around my brain, but there you go. Let's just wait for our little construction site. Whoa! He extended his crane quite substantially there, didn't he? He's getting very excited over this building. Oh, he's swapped round, gone around this side. Okay. You want me to modify, release and sell a Struthy Mama with a resilience trait of at least 39. Well, I can try it. I can have a go, sir. I cannot guarantee a decent result, but I can have a go. Let's pop in the Hammond Bay. And we want a Struthy Mama. Now, I need resilience of 39, so I'm assuming I need to modify the genome. Can I put the... Oh, I can get an added pattern, but that does nothing for me. So let's move along here. I can... Oh, hello. I've already got... I appear to have already increased my doodads. Good afternoon, Duplo52. How are you as well? I return the question, how are you? What game mode is this? This is the campaign. The basic, bog standard, original campaign. And I'm hemorrhaging money. Not that it makes much difference to me, I don't really care. I'm just playing with dinosaurs. So I think that's it. Nope. Okay, that's fine. What's that warning there? Oh, interesting. I don't know what that warning is, but it feels like a warning. Dinosaurs. Do you want the fossils? All right, we'll go to fossils. We'll deal with the fossils first, shall we?
It's true that you never quit. We need more people like you.
Glad to hear it. Okay, I've got another transmission. They all want a little bit, don't they? You want me to acquire Triceratops? I can do that.
For you to consider. It will allow us to work together to create life. Pure life.
I mean,
If you've been listening to Dr. Malcolm, then you know how important
a little
it is
suggestive,
and to me.
but I'm happy to work together with you to create life, if that's your desire. Do that one. Do that one.
Knew you were my kind of person.
A coprolite, no DNA? Fuck that. Fuck that as well. Get the fuck out my
So let's get started.
get out of my sort of fossil lab.
Together, we can create a
Campaign isn't too bad. Challenge mode. Jurassic will make you hemorrhage money. That's fair.
complete genome. And I think you are up to the
Right,
challenge.
okay. So let's try and figure this bit out again. So in fairness, actually, at the moment, it does seem to be registering as faulty. So theoretically, I can actually do it. Dino poo! I see. Is that something I need to be aware of, or are you just shouting dino poo for the sake of it? So I think not quite there with the Triceratops. I'm assuming I'm like 40 odd. I suppose arguably I need to figure out map. No, alright, fine. I'm not sure if there was a shortcut to get into the expedition one. I mean, if that's partially done, have another go. Let's deplete it fully, why not? Have a go. Dino poo is not a thing. Ah, it's almost a shame. Surely you'd expect... Oh, I need to build that road. That's fine. Hey, I've got a little Triceratops. Oh, angled that way or angled that way? I'll go angled that way.
And I have you to thank, at least in part.
So it's not as angled as I thought when you look at it from the top.
Now we need to incubate, hatch, and house our dinosaur. Then we will know if our efforts will have been worth it.
Cool. I'll try and do that. Incubate. Ah, there's my Struth Mama. Release the Struth Mama. And I'll nickname you. Oh, I see. Coprolite is dino poo. I see. I understand now.
Theomimus,
Yes. I'm calling them Struth Mamas.
the dinosaur that furthers the case of a direct linkage to our modern birds.
There we go. Poor buggers, just named. Oh, no, unless I didn't actually get what I needed, because it doesn't seem to have. Well, I suppose actually I need to sell it first, so I don't know how one sells it, but we shall. I'm sure I'll find out eventually. But anyway, it's nicknamed for sale, so hopefully someone will get in touch with me and go, "I'd like to buy that one that you've nicknamed for sale." Does it give me a clue how to sell? No, it does not. Let's see if there's something over here. No. That's the research table. Possibly need to deal with that. Not immediately. Not immediately. I'll see if I can figure it out. Oh, you are here. Yes, I am. Finances? No, not obviously. Feel like it might be in the dinosaur menu itself, which means I need to find one of my dinosaurs now, which is surprisingly difficult because they have all run off. Hey, little dinosaur, where are you? Let's track you down. Hey, little dinosaur, where are you? Let's track you down. There's at least one of them. That's the official Struth Mama. That is the one without name. And here we go. This is for sale. There's not an obvious one there. I can scroll up, but that's not obvious either. No. Genomes, no. Dots. Current sale value, no. I'm assuming it is obvious, I just can't see it. Let's deal with these fossils for now. Extract that DNA, extract that one, go on. And is that rhodium? Ah, no need to get rhodium. Do 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 do. Hey, feel like I need some of those. Did you get an ACU yet? I do have an ACU around here somewhere. I don't know where it's gone though. How's a building get up and disappear? I don't know, but this one has. There we go. This is the ACU. So removal cell, or yeah, move removal cell. There you go. In fairness, that was one of the things that you asked about. So add a task. Add a task. I'd like to add a task. Unless I need to go over to the dinosaur again. Are you for sale? Which one of you dinosaurs is for sale? Interesting. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Interesting. Oh, here we go. Right. I can pilot the helicopter. Nice. Or I can add a task. Select vehicle targets. Okay. So, Struth Mammoth. No. Not that one either. For sale. I'm going to go tranquilize. It's all about control with you. Yes, it is. So, away we go. Our little friend is going to be tranked by a helicopter. And then what? I have no idea, but we'll soon find out, I'm sure. Oh, come on, guys. You're supposed to be professionals. Someone's got to go in and pick up all those darts that you've been spraying and praying about. Come on, mate. They're curious about the helicopter, which is quite interesting. Dude, come on. Are you fucking kidding me, mate? How many fucking sweeps do you need? You're gonna have to go back and refuel if you're not careful at this rate. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's actually got it, I think. Or has he? Nope, I still think he's missed. Can I... Is there an option to buy better staff? Because, you know... Let the dinos chew the darts. That doesn't seem like a sensible plan of action. Use a jeep. I don't think I have a jeep available. I might have a jeep available, I don't know. Meep, meep, I'm a jeep. I said meep, meep, I'm a jeep. Come on, dude. Are you absolutely shitting me? Could you... Finally! He has finally got it. I don't mind the fire rate. It's a tranquilizer gun. It's not supposed to have a huge fire rate. But what, you know, what you could absolutely... And now it's going to be drowned. Well, I haven't said that. I'm not entirely sure.
Call in the offshore transport team to safely move this dinosaur back to its enclosure.
But, I mean, it's going to be drowned before we manage to do that, mate. But never mind. Right, okay. When tranquilized, dinosaurs can be transported, right? Select an ACU center using T to access transport teams. Okay, interesting. That's going to be stuff I can't remember. I think this is piloted by Jeff from accounts who only bought packed lunches and no trams. Oh, I mean, it feels likely. So, T is the key thing to remember. When you select a destination for the transport team, ensure you are sending them to a secure enclosure. I believe so, yes. So, T. Okay, maybe I need to go back a step. No, okay. Oh, the ACU is T, that's fine. So, transport teams. I want you to transport for sale. Are you... Oh, unless... do I need to transport it somewhere? I'm sorely tempted to just transport it and ditch it anyway, but... Ditch it anywhere, rather. I'm assuming I'm supposed to put it somewhere? Low health? Oh yeah, probably because it's drowning. Well, fuck it, let's free it. Let's free it anywhere.
Their health is a
Yes. I suppose the problem is they couldn't do it as A because, of course, WASD controls. And C, Not sure what C would be, but still. Anyway, I'm assuming you're referring to the... Oh, no, you're not. It's one of the others that's fucked. Oh, hang on.
On my desk. You need to take a look.
Yeah, all right, mate, all right. Extract new DNA in the fossil centre. I think I've already done that. Now, sod off, mate, sod off. I need to find out why my dinosaur's ill.
To control the dinosaurs in the security division. Maybe this new genome helps with that.
Oh, it's starving.
Control if these animals
I thought you had enough food. I suppose I can probably add some more food. No, that's guests. Although it does look like it's food. Dinosaurs. Food for the dinosaurs. Guests.
Keep your animals well fed.
Yeah, hang on, love. Hang on, love. There we go. Feeders. Right. What sort of feeder do we want? I suppose, I don't know. Let's stick it by the river. Oh, and, yeah. Ground herbivore, tall herbivore. No, we want ground herbivore. So, pop a little ground herbivore feeder in there. And we can probably get away with one. Or tits. Dino tits, of course. Dino tits. Right, so we've just deposited a dinosaur in the middle of the park without without much care because I just needed it moved. Now, I do question what I was supposed to do with that dinosaur. But still, we'll figure something out, I'm sure. So transporting for sale. Empty upgrades, not a problem at the moment. Change skins, not that interested. Deactivate, no. We don't want that either. Just made myself laugh at Dino TNA. Okay, so now he's free to do whatever he fancies. I say he, again, we refer back to the original thing with them most likely being female, but that's not the point. I'll call him a he anyway. Plus there was Struth Mama, so technically a female no matter what, but I'm still going to call it he. All dinosaurs need food to survive. Build feeders appropriate to each dinosaur in their enclosures. I believe I have. All dinosaurs need water. Well, they've got plenty of water. One of them was drowning, for crying out loud. Right, so, okay, we've got a slight problem that for sale is now just walking around. It's fine. It's fine. He's having a whale of a time. Right, so at this point, we probably need you to fucking trank it again. Go on. Can you borrow a trank gun? I mean, how competent at using a trank gun are you? Because it might end up not be... Are you going to go into the power cables? I mean, it does look a lot like you went into the power cables, and considering the fact that the incompetence we've seen so far, it wouldn't surprise me. Oh, did you fucking do it in one? Whoa! He showed me, didn't he? Little shit. He just went, nah. Right, okay, so... Transport for sale. Now, apparently we need a destination. I don't know what that destination's going to be. I'll tell you what, go on. If someone knows, they can tell me where is he supposed to be transported so that he can be sold. Unless I suppose maybe I've done it completely wrong in the first place. No, sell unconscious dinosaurs. So I'd like you to sell it, not transport it. How do I get you to do that? Unless I need to upgrade? No, that's just ACU scheduling. Da 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 da. Interesting. Okay. Sell. Okay, that is not conducive. Yeah. You ask them to transport it, and then you push the R button. That's weird. I don't remember it ever telling me that. I'll take the hit if the game has definitely told me that. I'm happy to take the hit on that if that is the case. And B, that is even worse fucking... That's worse than T for the ACU. And technically, I did notice, if I pop into... Oh no, I need to go. Hang on. There we go. Now I can go back. There we go. It is now officially Tits Aerial Control. It's written in the corner as a button prompt. Okay, fair enough. That's my blindness. That's all right. As usual, I can accept that as my fault and my blindness. Absolutely fine with that. Right, well, guess what the Struth Mamas are going to get? They're going to get a fucking Triceratops as a little friend. Don't know if they're going to like that, but I don't fucking give a shit. They're getting... The Struth Mamas are going to get some trickly dickly. But yeah, you can rename buildings. I'm assuming anybody who's played this before knows that. Oh, I see. Interesting. I can rename it, and it has worked. But it's also on this screen, when you hover over it, it's just known as the ACU Centre. It's not known as the Tits ACU Centre. Oh, in fact, no. That's interesting. Oh, I see. Oh, I've renamed the team. So the team is known as the Tits Aerial Control Unit. For controlling your tits from the sky. Oh, fantastic. Anyway, and did you say it's partially snail? Is that something you noticed? Because again, I'm terrible at paying attention, but I suppose technically, yeah, I've only got 56 Triceratops, so we don't actually... I don't think it specifies. So I don't think... It might be snail. You are guessing. Okay, that's fine. I was slightly confused and concerned that I was getting it wrong. Well, fuck it. Are you a veggie as well? I don't know. Oh, yes, you are. There's a fucking symbol there. Again, my ability to take in all of the information. Not great news. But yeah, fuck it. We'll have an Eddie baby. And we're about to get ourselves a Triceratops. It's like cooking. We need a fluid and, I don't know, add milk. Milk's a good choice to add. I think you'll find. Release the dinosaur. Do 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 do. Stompy 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 here. It's a trickly dickly dickly do dino. Trickly dickly. A trickly dickly do. But I am actually... we had that sort of exchange regarding poo earlier. I am slightly surprised they didn't include the idea of poo. Owing to the whole... You know, that's a big pile of shit. Which is interesting. Fun fact, I was listening to the metal... I'm sure there's plenty of metal versions. So the E-Rock metal version of the Jurassic Park theme. And he does choose that line that's like... That's a big pile of shit. Which was quite amusing. Oh, it's Woo! Woohoo! Exactly, we're always excited to see you. Even the sequel doesn't have poo. See, that surprises me. Because I know it's not the most glamorous of things to have to deal with. But it would be something you would have to deal with. I don't know, how tough could it be? Considering the absolute fuck-oppery I've been doing so far. But there you go. When 1 came out, the dinos didn't sleep. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. I mean, in fairness, they might not sleep here. I don't know. It depends. Now, by when 1 came out, there's a part of me interpreting that sentence as it was patched to include. So now 1 does have dinos sleeping. Or... Are you saying that 1 in general doesn't have dinos sleeping and 2 introduced it? Because it could be either or with modern video gaming. Certainly I do not have any DLC. I do not have any of the DLC on this, so this is base game only for me. Mostly because I got it free off of Epic Games. I mean, I was discussing Epic Games the other day, and one thing that I quite like about Epic Games is they went, here, have this game. Okay, I will. Have this game the next week. Okay, I will. And I just kept taking them, and whether I owned them previously or not, I just took and took and took because they were giving them away for free. And I am one for taking things for free. I'm always concerned when anything changes. I guess it comes with the territory, especially one that can be as dangerous as ours. But there are rewards out there among the risks. The expedition contract could be the one of them. You decide. Perform a successful expedition to a dig site. How's that dangerous? I'm assuming there is some kind of risk attached to it, but I've done several of those, so that makes no sense to me, but still. They patched it in. Okay, that's fine. They sleep and they have stuff like alpha animals. That was all updates. Okay. It'd be intriguing to know if it's DLC updates or free updates. I'm assuming that sort of thing feels like free updates. You may know that for a fact. That's me questioning it. You can feel free to answer, or you can feel free to say you have no idea. Complete expedition. Yes, that's what we wanted to do. But yeah, it's interesting you saying you didn't know how you didn't know you could name the teams. I didn't know you could name the teams either. I assumed I was naming the overall building. But never mind. The Expedition Centre, that's what we want. View the expedition map. Yes, I know there's a dinosaur already. Please stop telling me these things. I must admit, I wouldn't mind the Ceratosaurus, so let's go and deal with Ceratosaurus for now. Struthy Mama. Lovely jubbly. Eddie Baby. Excuse me. And then finally Trickly Dickly. Again, excuse me. I didn't know that was in me. Oh, hello, where are you? Oh, you're going on your little expedition, aren't you? That's fine. You do you, buddy. And let's get an Eddie Baby. Which I suppose really we should name Eddie Baby. Since I keep calling them Eddie Babies. Such thin front legs. Not a lot of power there, I suspect, mate, don't they? Peculiar green markings on your face. I suppose that's why you've got thin front legs. Alright, settle down, mate, settle down, mate. Wind your neck in, son. Wind your neck in. Whoa, okay, you're alright, coming out of the camera. I don't need that, baby. Eddie Baby. Yes, I'm assuming Edmonton, since as it's called the Edmontosaurus. Let's get rid of his little text box. I hadn't actually meant to fully get rid of everything, but still. There you go. Fat arse and thin arms. Don't necessarily know if that's the beneficial way round. Right. Where's my Triceratops gone? Have the Struth Mamas taken swift care of the Triceratops? How dare you? How dare you interfere? No, theoretically they're all vegetarians, but I do seem to have lost. Considering how fucking big a Triceratops is, it's slightly concerning to have lost one. Oh, really? I think I've lost one. Hey guys. Hey guys, what do you do when you lose a dinosaur? Stop inviting guests, I suppose? But that would stop the money coming in. Where are you hiding? Ah! Stop! Whoops. Not quite 100% used to the camera just yet. There we go. Do I have a dino list? That's a good question. It is quite plausible, but I prefer to do it old school. I prefer to do it by hand. But there we go. You're skulking in the shadows, you little boy. There should be a button that shows the whole map with icons where the dinosaurs. Ah, yes, you're quite right. Map. Yeah, there you go. That's the one. And you can view just dinosaurs. Possibly, is that a list there? Yeah, there you go. There's a list there. And there's your vehicles as well. The tits aerial control. Sometimes.
For now, you've done the first.
Yeah.
That is a job well done.
You keep telling me all about risks, mate. But, you know, have you considered, like, the fact that I'm really good at my job and therefore there's no risk?
That's our mandate.
You only know... No, that's fair. You only know on console. That's absolutely fine.
You're deserving of this reward.
I mean, it's one of those ones where, to a certain extent, I'm making profit. I know where a lot of the options are. It's just sometimes, as seen with the how do you sell things, sometimes my eyes just do not seem to register certain buttons. Oh, yeah, stinks of piss. Yes, he does. Yeah. He stinks of piss. Oh, he does. Interesting. Surprisingly, sort of... I suppose that they're getting cleverer and clever, but there's a profile picture, and the account was created in 2019, which is intriguing. But still, Sorry, this is the bit I was after. There were 3 DLCs too, 2 of them. Okay, there we go. A couple of skins after the community raised money for charity. I mean, either one might be accurate. We're the community of Jurassic Park Evolution, and we're gonna steal all your money for the sake of charity. And some extra skins. Yes, skin blood. Extra skins blood. Do you have a dinos list and button map? There we go. The only one I missed fully was the free DLC statement. Extract the DNA. This one, turns out this one is a little beastie that had sort of extracted itself. Oh, that's a... Are you 100% sure? Are you 100% sore is what I technically said, which, no. Well, not 100%. About sort of, I don't know, 10%. I suppose aquatic mammals, they don't count, so fuck them. Silver. Ooh, tasty little bit of silver there. Lovely jubbly, lovely jubbly. Right, so you want me to construct an operational ranger station. You will discover that this ranger station is fully operational. That's the ACU, that is the ranger station. Okay. Oh, hello. I think we've actually got peoples. Look at the peoples on the path. Fucking bored though, aren't they, surely? Wandering around here. Oh, there's a helicopter. I've come all the way around. I've come all the way to Jurassic World to look at a helicopter and some construction. I could have gotten helicopters and construction at home. Oh. Oh, okay. That's fine. I can probably do that. That's the fossil centre number 1. Okay, cool. Nice. Is that... No, that's a research... Fuck off, mate. Yeah? Just ring, yeah? And if I don't answer the phone, you leave a message, and I'll get back to you later. Don't just interrupt me. You want me to build a viewing gallery and a platform. Okay. I'll give that a go. But first things first, I need to work out the power situation. Here we go. We've got a small power station there. I'm just wondering if maybe what I can do is perhaps build a small power station next to it, which will possibly automatically increase my stuff. No, that is outside the area. Okay, that's fine. Can I do a cheeky little build there? No, I think we have to. I think we have to go off the beaten path and do it in my own location, it would seem, which I suppose is fine. Inconvenient, but fine, as is so often the way. It is always the case that it's an inconvenient, but fine. Now, the big question is, where do I want to put it? Right in the middle of the dino paddock. No, I don't think they'd appreciate that. There we go. If they come down this path, they might see the dinosaurs. But so far, all the guests seem more interested. I suppose maybe word has gotten out that we have the tits aerial control unit, and they just go, yeah, that's what we've come for. What we've come for is the tits aerial control unit. We don't care about dinosaurs. We just want tits. Which I suppose, arguably, can you blame them? Right. Oh, yes, okay. Now, see, this is the weird and annoying thing that I couldn't figure out the last time, but still. There's an obstruction there. I suppose that's not the greatest of places to put it after all, but never mind. I suppose let's build a pylon out to there. And then, I feel like I want to sort of go round. Oh, do you mind, sir? I mean, lovely that you're doing me a tutorial, but I'm in the middle of figuring out where I want to put it. Oh, it's timing. It's timing for, sticking shit in your face is god-awful. Each power station outputs an amount of power to the network. Each building requires an amount of power. This increases when upgrades are added. Upgrade existing or build additional power stations to improve overall output. I probably should have just upgraded the one I had then, but never mind. I like the idea of doing it this way. And now let's build a path. Can we build this path early? Yes, we can. Superb. Build that path. And build the ranger station path. Excellent. Right. Incubate and release a Triceratops with a 70% doings. Do we currently have 70%? No, we need a lot more doings. But I could, make for a major issue by popping the Ceratosaur in there. But that's not the building I was looking for. What's the building I'm looking for? Expedition Centre. Make the doings up. I could make the doings up. Lance Formation. sounds like a bloke. Hey, I'm Lance Formation. So really, we're after Triceratops. Is there anything that's got specifically Triceratops? Yes, there is. Right, off we go into the wild blue yonder. Here we go, itty bitty. Well, I suppose let's. Oh no, we've already got a ranger team. And yeah, again, you can rename your ranger team if you so chose. Or I could just drive the vehicle around, which, in fairness, I might do in a moment or two, but we'll see. Research item from the research centre, hookworm parasite. Okay, where's my research centre? Research centre, here we go. Oh, this is what I kept saying I should try and look at research, and now I've got an excuse to. Hi, I am Lance Foundation, and I'm selling thick water. You don't want to know why it's thick. Research allows you to improve and expand multiple aspects of your facilities. You research new and improved genes. Excellent. I do hope they have Levi's for dinosaurs. That's a genes joke for you. A genes joke. I wish I could think immediately of a gene. The only gene I can think of is Gene Hunt. So maybe we can just have a belligerent police detective who will beat a confession out of a dinosaur. That's what we want inside of our park. Jean Grey, there you go, that's a good one. I'd completely forgotten all about Jean Grey. Which is concerning, considering I'm considered a comic book nerd, but still. Some items have division reputation, do-da-da-do-das. View the research. Right, what did you want me to do? Hang on, I need to know what you want me to research. Hookworm parasite. Well, where would hookworms be? Medical treatments? Hookworm parasite. Darted. If you let them out, they're Gene Wilder. Nice. And she loves Scott Summers. I love short summers, in fairness, because I prefer it when it's cold. I don't like summer. So, yeah, bloody summers. Too long, too hot. That's the problem with bloody summers. Anyway, let's research that, then, as you have requested it directly. Incubate and release a Triceratops with its doings. Not a huge problem, but we shall wait and see. So how do I... There's the substation, right. So I can build like a substation there. I don't need to, but I can. Oh, and there... Oh, okay, hang on. There's the bloody wires, right. I was having trouble earlier when I just sort of had a bit of an experiment. I knew, like the campaign was going to guide me to a certain extent, but I just didn't quite have the... I didn't want to start the campaign until this afternoon because I wanted it to be sort of nice and new for the stream. And then it was one of those ones where it's like, I don't understand how I can build these sort of bloody patterns and stuff, and it's this power station stuff, because it just felt like it was like, no idea. So do you not have like a bowling alley on a dinosaur park? Surely you just want to see the dinosaurs. Am I thick? I feel like I'm being thick. Restroom, absolutely. Fast food, fair dues. But a bowling alley? Isn't the entertainment going and seeing the dinosaurs? But I can't seem to find anything that's... How do I... Viewing galleries and platforms. I'm assuming they're elsewhere, perhaps. But it feels like they should be in with the guests. Scenery, no. Enclosures... Oh, there's viewing galleries, okay. Fences, gates... Viewing platforms. I do require research for the viewing platform, but I think I should have a reasonable amount of stuff available, right? Shall I? Oh no, they're in viewing attractions. Okay. So you want research centre? Oh, well, you want a second research centre, and it's expensive. Okay. we'll not worry too much about that. But we do have Triceratops. And Triceratops. Nice. Surely you will just want to see the dinosaurs. You've just recreated the entire plot and message of Jurassic World. I see. It's been a while since I've watched that film, so it's not surprising that I perhaps accidentally sort of summed it up by not intentionally summing it up. Anyway, viewing gallery, I suppose. Oh, hello, that's big, isn't it? It's big. Well, I suppose, yeah, it does. It wants to be sort of attached to the fence. Well, they seem to like hanging out by the bloody pot, and that's also the wrong way around. So there we go. A bit more like it. No, that's the wrong way around again, guys. Yeah, they still won't actually be able to see much of the dinosaurs, but I don't know. Makes more sense to perhaps have it there, because at least when I release a new one, if they're inside, they'll get a good view there. So that'll be nice for them. Right, let's just do a bog standard path. Although let's be able to see the path, I suppose. There we go, perfect. And do I have the power over here? Not suggesting I do at the moment, but it's not been built. Okay. So you just want me to raise my resilience by 1. Although having said that, I sold the other one, didn't I? So I've got to figure out how to build another Struth Mama that's got 41 resistance now. Well, that's not the right one at all. So I'm assuming I want to modify the genome again. So shall we put... I mean, that doesn't actually do anything, but I suppose it might make it interesting. Apply the gene. There we go. Lifespan. Yes. Apply the gene. I have no power. Never mind. Apply the gene. That is a locked gene. You cannot use the gene. You must build additional dinos. Resilience. Incubate. Marvellous. We're heading towards there. Now, what is the... No substation. That is fine. That is something we can work on. Because the substation is there. That's the one.
Who's sneaking about?
You're sneaking about. Beware the meat-eaty ones. I will, but I must admit, I might move on and do something else in the not-too-distant future, so it may not be a huge issue. It may just be a tiny issue. And connect there. Yeah. We think I done good there. I think I done good. But do enjoy your dinner. And I will beware you if it turns out that your dinners are meat-based. Because, of course, if your dinner's meat-based, you are the meat-eaty one. Release the Struth Mama. The resilient Struth Mama.
Keep this up and the sky's the limit.
Yes, I think you made a big boo-boo when you started releasing sky-based dinosaurs. Ground ones, quite easy to keep in enclosures even. But flying ones, yeah, not so much. But anyway. Hello, Struth Mama number 5. It's Mambo number 5. Have we got the dino DNA for the Triceratops yet? Just barely. It will do. 230 grand for a Triceratops. Seems expensive. But it's fine. We'll just patiently await my new dinosaur for now. Have a look. Let's have a look at some of the people. Can we get the vital statistics of some of the people instead of just looking and naming the dinosaurs? Can we name our guests as well? I'm assuming these are mostly guests. I mean, a good few of them look to be the scientists. But I suppose arguably scientists can be guests too, can't they? But yeah, no. In their little groups, wandering around. Oi! Stay off the fucking grass. Didn't build you a fucking path so you to fuck on the fucking grass, did I? Oi, you fucking... This cursor's gonna squish your fucking gonads if you walk on my fucking grass. Little shits. I'll pick you up and put you in the dino enclosure. I'm gonna go ahead and assume the tits control unit can't trank the guests for stepping on the grass. No. More's the pity. More's the pity. I suppose arguably... Now, I mean, I'm not necessarily going to, like, immediately do this. Not like I'm going to, like, immediately try and do something. Oh, too expensive. Fuck you, game. I have to save up my Spondulix. But I was tempted to try and get a Ceratosaur and then have the Ceratosaur walk around the path and eat all the guests that were stepping on the grass. Does that mean... Oh, you are done. Release the dino. Release my dino. It's good use of camera shake for the real impact of the footsteps. I like that. It's probably not looking as spectacular as it can because I had lowered all the settings so that it didn't kick the shit out of my machine. It's kicking sort of like... It's kicking it in the dick. It's not moved on to fully kicking the shit out of it at this point in time, which is good, beneficial. Oh my gosh!
Or what comes next? That's going to be on your hands as well.
What, the death thing? Okay, so you're sick with hookworms. That's why I had to research hookworms, I'm assuming. So, cure the Triceratops using Ranger Team 1. Okay, well there's the Ranger Station. Ranger Team 1. Add a task. Medicate the dino. Yes, you go medicate the dino with your pills. Medicate the dino with your pills. Medicating dinos with your pills. Medicate. So, add a task. Fire flares. Interesting. Resupply feeders, medicate the dinos, heal the dinos, repair broken items, and reboot, sabotage, or reopen buildings. Whoosh! Did you just run over a fucking Struth Mama? Guys, I mean, a little bit of sense. Am I the only one thinking you drive around the dinosaur, not just straight through it? Thick as ever-loving shit. Hey! Dickhead. No. Dinosaurs 1. Humans 0. Oh, I will try and successfully incubate a dinosaur, but I suppose first thing. Hey. I suppose what might be worthwhile is if we bring in the tits control unit, and then where's the ill fella? I think it must be the second one. No, it's not. It is the first one. It's where naming them would be quite useful, I suppose. Okay, there we go. Tranquilize that dinosaur, and then we'll have the ranger station. Oh, I see. Yeah, I need to buy a new team, I suppose, because I arted up a boo. Are you able to fix that car? Not obviously. But once it's tranquilized, we'll try and whip in there and shoot it full of medicine. But I suppose that was obvious, that you should probably tranquilize a dinosaur before trying to get it shot by a bloke in a truck. But yeah. Are you? Oh yeah, I think you are. You are suitably medicated. And yeah, so sick dinosaur and an inoperable car. So can I? Oh, I can. Oh no, I can't. I can. I can't. I don't know. Oh, I see. Replace the team. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Oh well, now I've got multiple rangers. Oh, have I got another sick dino? Yeah, I do. Oh, that's a shame. Right, tits control unit. I need you to pop out and track that bad boy now as well. And then what we'll try and do, if we can access the ranger station. Oh, we're still in the tits. Still in the tits. Oh, okay. I completed a mission. And oh, I gotta admit, that's one hell of a complete the mission jingle.
This will definitely shift the paradigm. I can't ignore this accomplishment.
I mean, they fucking can if they try hard enough.
That goes without saying.
You can ignore anything if you try hard enough. I promise you, you can ignore anything if you try hard enough.
I'll let you know when.
I've witnessed Doctor do a flail and fail before. Now with you, she believes she is on her way. Does she really think she can accomplish what I have not?
I don't know. It depends on what you haven't accomplished. If you've not accomplished having a personality, then maybe, you know, she will manage it. Right, are you tranking this one now? Come on, guys. Oh, yes, you did. Marvellous. Medicate the dino! So, have you medicated the other dino? I don't know. Yeah, I'm assuming so, because it's no longer got the suggestion of being ill on it, I think. Guys, you just drove into the fence! My God! That was perfectly timed though, wasn't it? Hey, no disease for me. Now you leave. Guys, you leave. Guys. 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 There you go. He couldn't figure out how to get the handbrake off. He's new to one of these Jeeps, that's the problem. It's not bad for a 3-point turn. Felt like it was slightly more than 3 points, but nonetheless, not too bad. There we go. Anyway, you want me to successfully incubate a dinosaur? That I can do relatively easily. In fact, I can afford now to build a Ceratosaurus. So I'm going to incubate a Ceratosaurus. Now, we'll need to deal with the situation of not putting them in with everything else, but, you know, that's fine. We can deal with that situation. Fences? Yeah, just a regular fence. We'll do possibly what was suggested. It depends on whether this works. We'll just sort of have a cheeky wee sort of... we'll just go for a cheeky wee. That's possibly a little smaller than I'd anticipated, but never mind. And that, I believe, is gate. I don't necessarily think the dinos are going to go through the gate, so... yeah. Oh, it's done now. But that gates it off a little bit. I'm sure in a different location I could build it slightly better. But, whatever. 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 Landscaping. So can I put some pond in? Yes, I can put some pond in. Nice. Not entirely sure what a Ceratosaurus needs, but he's probably going to go over there somewhere. So we'll probably want to start building a fence of some kind here. So, fence. Fences. Fences. It is hugely offensive. Yes, indeed. I suppose we could incorporate that pond and just sort of... oh, yeah, I keep forgetting the way they actually want you to control this is not the way I think you should control this. So something like that. And maybe something like that. And then something like that. Something like that. Assuming I can do something like that, yes. Marvellous. Do you want to... no, we'll keep the hill available for other buildings, perhaps. Pop over there, and then ideally... not entirely sure if that's going to be big enough for his purposes, but... meh. We live and we learn. We live and we learn. Can I just save it? Yeah, I can. Cool. That's kind of what I was after. Can I rename the save? Feels like I probably ought to be able to rename the save. Oh, it's coming up now. Okay, that's fine. Oops. Yeah, that'll do. I was going to name it specifically Twitch, but then I thought, it don't matter that much. It's not exactly a hugely story-based game, so it's kind of meh. I'm sure we'll live. So, is there any new ones I don't possess at the moment? No, there's not. But I suppose arguably what I want to do is pop to... Is E? No, E is camera-based controls. I don't know what the Expedition Centre would be considered, but still, we've got the Expedition map. Shall we go over there? No, we've kind of done Ceratosauruses. There's nothing new, I don't think, is there? Not directly new. So we'll go for this triple threat one again, just to build the DNA. I'm not sure how much those expeditions is costing me, but it's fine. Got loads of money. Right. And before I do, once we get the Ceratosaurus, what I plan on doing is tranking it and releasing it right in the middle of one of these pathways, because I think that will be fun. And then I'm going to put it away. So I'm going to save it, then do that, and then put it away. So that'll be fun. Like solid forms of income in challenge mode. Ah, I see. Except it does sound like a giggle. Exactly. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun times watching all those people be eaten by Dino. Like, it would be interesting to see precisely what happens if they just go, no. And that's it. Or whether I can actually watch it fully demolish a load of people. It's going to be interesting to find out. So that profit, theoretically, I suppose guest facilities. I suppose I should possibly put in some more guest facilities, which I guess I could do. Hotels, yeah, gift shop. Gift shop feels like the most appropriate. And yeah, actually that is pretty perfect because it's kind of on the way in and on the way out. So I like that. Thank you. I knew I could do it as well. Hell yeah. I like that you're happy. Save that bad boy. Override. Save that bad boy. That's it. Right. Release him into the sort of little cage. Oh, he's a big chap, isn't he? Oh, he likes him. Not as big as they... No. They get bigger. But nonetheless. Oh, he likes you. You're going to eat a lot of people for me. Yeah, he's excited. He knows. He knows. He knows why he was bred. Missing grassland. That's fine-ish. Oh, is he just going to go straight through the fence? Not necessarily in the way I thought he was going to, but he did really rather sort of go into that fence a little bit more than expected. I mean, with this light fence, I don't know if a Ceratosaurus is going to be able to just go straight through that if it gets irritable enough, but still. Anyway, let's... he's going to be known as People Eater, so that nobody can question what's happening. When it goes to trial, and they go, so how did that dinosaur get out? Well, the manager bred the dinosaur. Oh, hello, you're just getting straight up. Interesting. And alarm. Oh no, he's going down again. He'll make up his mind, won't he? There we go. I think he's down for the count. That's it. Oh, here we go, yes. People Eater needs to be... obstructed? Yeah, obstructed for people. For People Eater to eat. That's the whole point. I think it might be the... yeah, I think it's the... There we go. And these guys, they just think, oh look, pretty flares. Lovely pretty flares. This is lovely. Oh look, but oh no, okay, flares instantly vanish, people. Not what I was expecting. That's not usually how flares work. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know much about how flares work. They're a chemical burn of some kind. But nonetheless, I don't think they make people disappear. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Do 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 do. Gonna release this dude. Release it on all of these unsuspecting scientists. They were the ones who built this dino, and now this dino's gonna be the one to eat them. And they're just lining up. They know exactly what's gonna happen when he is free and he is hungry. There we go. Yes, you run. You run. Go on. Go on, eat the people. You're known as People Eater. Yes, good lad. He's going for him. Go on. Can you catch one? Go on. They're not running very far. Hey, dinosaur threats. Oh, he's not interested in the scientists. I think he's targeted someone. Maybe. I'm not sure who. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. You're disappointing me. You're disappointing. Oh, he's changed his mind. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hey! Several more people gone down. But he's not actually eating them, which is slightly disappointing. In fact, if anything, it looks more like he's interested in getting in the pen. Which, I mean, come on, buddy. I've given you... Oh no, he's going for water. Yeah, you're quite right. He's going for water. All right, go on. I suppose it's quite fair. It's quite fair. You haven't had a drink since you were released, so have a little sprint, then have a little drink, and then with a bit of luck, you can get back to the people eating. I suppose arguably I can... Oh no, I can't. Oh, well, it's because I'm still in the transport team. There we go. So I suppose once it... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Go on, son. Go on. Can't mass murder without a good beverage. Exactly. Oh, no, he's just gone into the forests. It's fine. Oh. Here we go. Have you spotted something you want? Have you spotted something you want? Like a person? Like a person? No. Oh, maybe. He's looking at the right... He's looking in the right direction. Off he goes. Go on. Go on. Look, there's a bloke there. Unsuspecting. No, he's gonna miss the bloke. Oh, no. Maybe he's got the scent. He's got the scent of bloke. Oh. Stalking him. Stalking him. Go on. He's tripped over. Go on. Get in there, son. Get in there. Go on. Oh. Hey! That is actually better. That is better than I was ever hoping for. That is brilliant. No. Shut up. You go away. This is much more fun. Oh, I need more. I need more Ceratosauruses. Let's unleash them all. God, are you gonna go after another one? I suppose, yeah, they must have all different kill animations, mustn't they? Oh, has he found another one? No. Oh, yeah, he has. Go on. We'll let him have one more. And then I'll put it away and perhaps play someone else. Because I might be able to do that Rocket League tournament I was talking about previous week. Dino on Dino kill animations as well. Yeah, I'll have to explore some of them. I am making the most of my downtime. I'm watching a Ceratosaurus eat people. Can't remember if this increases star rating. Really? Oh, what? Star rating of the dinosaur, perhaps? Not star rating of the overall facility, surely. Although I suppose arguably, you know, the park with a bunch of murders under its name, you might be more interested in going to see the dinosaurs. Anyway, I'm not. Go away, George. George, go away. My God, man. Anyway, we've had some fun. The dino, they get combat increases, but I don't remember if human kills count. Oh, nice. In a way, I kind of hope they do. Although it doesn't matter, because that is a different universe. That is a different universe where someone goes mad and allows all of the dinosaurs out and about, which is fine. Do 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 do. Hey. Right. Where are we? Let's have a think. I think, yeah. We've got about 4 minutes is a slight issue, but what we'll do is we'll pop the update to Rocket League. Rocket League away. I have not got the DLCs, no. And technically I didn't. Technically I've had the game for quite some time, because I mentioned earlier I got it free on the Epic Games Store. So I've been using that copy. And no, I did not get the DLCs. But at some point I might do. You never know. But I am sort of now forced into purchasing them through Epic Games. And I don't know if Epic Games does the DLCs for sale as often. Which, I mean, you can fully understand. That is kind of their plan. Their plan is very much, we'll give them the game for free, but we'll never put the DLC on sale. And then they'll have to pay out for the DLC. But, you know, it's just one of those things. They're on sale on Humble Bundle. Don't know if they can be added to Epic. That's the other issue as well, yeah. I don't know whether they'd be able to be added or not, but still. For now, I'm satisfied with the base game, and I might just pick up the second one. As one loosely assumes, it's going to be better. Now, never always a 100% guaranteed statement, but, you know, sequels at least should be trying to be better. Not always the case that they are, but they should always try to be better. But it'll be interesting to see what they've done with the second one. Because I can't deny, that's not necessarily the sort of gameplay I often indulge in, that sort of... Well, having said that, I don't know. spot on, absolutely magnificent. But he kills someone. Oh, again, I won't specify which character he kills, but he kills a character, and then he just sort of does the hat swing, where he sort of runs his hand along the hat and just goes flawless victory. And again, that was fun. But yeah, it was a very enjoyable film, because I even quite liked their sort of new unique character. I don't know, I haven't played the game in quite some time, so I'm curious whether they did do a DLC version of that lead character from the film or not. But he had an intriguing sort of set of powers. The one thing I wasn't keen on, and this delves a little bit spoilery, so I apologise if people were planning on not watching it. You might need to dip volume now. But yeah, the one thing I wasn't overly keen on was where they sort of went, the powers come from mystical magic, being sort of a chosen one with the tattoo of the Mortal Kombat logo, and that's how you have your special powers. It worked for the film, I just wasn't, I don't know, I wasn't overly enamoured with it. God damn, I've got to assume that the buggy is the most effective vehicle in the game, because it seems to constantly... Oh, sorry, I need to ready up. That was my fault we were delayed. I do apologise. I must have waved to my people. Oh, I'm back again. It's fine. But yeah, there was a sort of... Now, suggesting there's no magic in Mortal Kombat would be silly, but the sort of human characters certainly tend to rely on high tech rather than magic on occasion. I by human, I suppose I mean Earthrealm. Sorry, not just human. You bastards! Oh, good lad. This is the slightly more stress version of Rocket League, because it's a tournament, so I don't want to fuck it up for all the other people playing in the tournament. Yeah, I fucked it up. Oh well. I didn't want to. That's the key thing. It's the thought that counts. Sometimes. Oh, that was not good either. Overflew there. Oh, a little straight up there, which is unexpected. Hey, cool, okay. I think we might have an expert on our team. Makes it even worse if I fuck it up and let us lose, of course, but still. We shall see. Yeah, you bastard. Really thought I had that, but I swear sometimes it's probably better to take the... shame. Sometimes it's better, I think... Oh, yeah. Depth perception needs work, I fear. Because I often find... Hey! Oh, well, that's not quite what I was expecting. Also, that's not what was it? No, okay. Nothing in that scenario really went well. Blast. Neither did that. All I did was overcook the engine. Not that that makes a difference. There's no prize for keeping your engine cool in this game. Ping! Now I'm just sort of interfering with the ball to hopefully prevent the enemy getting what they want out of it, which is to score a goal, of course. Bam! Alright, little chip off the... oh, you bastard. See, that's again where, you know, if you were really good at the game, you would probably not have the ball focus camera, but still. Oh, yeah. Sometimes you want it to do that manoeuvre there, that little spin, and it just doesn't. And I know a bad workman blames his controller, but I'm blaming the controller. I don't know. It's one of those annoying ones where it's... Ah, you bastard. Okay, that was my fault. But yeah, it's one of those annoying ones where sometimes, as I say, sometimes that little roll in the air, it doesn't do. It doesn't do. Ah, that's not the angle I'd wanted, but I suppose it's fine. It's, again, not the actual thing I wanted. Blast. I was trying to clip it away from his position. But there you go. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Couldn't clip it away from him. So there we go. That's now pretty much my fault that we've lost the game. So arguably it's a little early to call it, but still. Back into the boost. See, that's a really good thing if you want to improve your Rocket League play, and don't necessarily take lessons from me to improve your Rocket League play. That's the first lesson. Clip it away, clip it away, clip it away now. Clip it away, clip it away, clip it away now. I can't tell if I'm the fuck up or the star player. I'm definitely the fuck up, I think. I have no boost, and yet I must drive. Well, thank you for ramming my backside. It got me back to the goal quickly. Oh, she does not ride. She's going in the wrong direction. Which sometimes people like that. People prefer it. But on this occasion, I mean, full of fancy, but yeah, all in the wrong direction. You gotta admire a person who can float under the ball in that way. But nonetheless, you've also got to sort of go, was there any real point to that? Especially since both of you missed. Anyway, the first lesson is don't take lessons from me. The second lesson, which if you do the correct first lesson, you'll ignore this lesson. That was lucky it didn't go in. Which I'll take the luck. Yeah, I really thought it was going to go slightly lower, slightly quicker. Anyway, no, just can't quite. No, shame. Oh, if I could just get one goal. Yeah, oh no, bugger. Buggery boodles. What a buggery boodle is, I do not know. But positional awareness. So, knowing where on the field there are boost pads. That is crucial. So you can, therefore, reverse into them. Unfortunately, yeah. That's it. That's your lot. That's all you get from that. It's quite disappointing, really, isn't it? Just had one run, and boom. But do note, it's going to disappear in the not-too-distant future when I fuck up more tournaments. But top 3 weekly placements, there in the middle. I don't think my cursor appeared. Oh no, my cursor is appearing on this one. There we go. I can highlight it a little bit more. I was in the top 8. So, didn't win the final, which was a bit of a shame, but nonetheless, technically in the top 8. Oh, there we go. We can find it. There we go. Top 8, which I suppose arguably we were 8th. Because, yeah. I mean, I was clearly not very good at it, because I really did very little. But nonetheless, unfortunately, we were the pickling pixies, hence why it's highlighted, I suppose. We went through the own goalers, who, weirdly, didn't score an own goal. We went through Lucky Zippy. And then, unfortunately, Team the Best Team lived up to their name in being the best team. I'm curious where that name comes from. Lex is a fat idiot. But still. I think they are random. Well, randomish. I'm assuming they draw from a pool of generated team names, because I don't, as far as I can tell, you don't choose your own team name. But we'll do a little bit of American football, I suppose. Although I said that, actually, no, too late. I wouldn't have minded not being kit for the football, because as much as it doesn't make too much difference. Oh, I'm orange, so we want to be going this way. It doesn't make too much difference. It is still one of those things where you do. Ow! Thank you. I feel more appropriate if I'm in like a proper bully car. And so that's going to either be, I don't know, could use the big tumbler Batmobile. Someone's using Ecto 1, I respect that choice. But I could either use the Ecto... I could use Ecto 1, that's a big chunky vehicle. Or I could... Whoops, sorry, I didn't really... I've forgotten how... Spike it! Spiked it off the roof. Shouldn't have gone for the shot. Or I should have tried it lower. One of the two. Not sure... Nope. No. I managed to clip his back and destroy him. Which, you know, sometimes that's quite good. But unfortunately not enough to get rid of the ball. I managed to take that man from behind and destroy him. Go, go, go! What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, fine, you have the ball then. I mean... How many goals have you scored? And how many goals have I scored in American football? But, you know... You do, yeah, I want the ball! I want the ball! Give me the fucking ball! Darn. Oh, no, not quite. Let me have the ball! Let me have the ball! Let me have the ball! That's the other vehicle I use. I nicknamed it the Incredible Hulk because I did it... Well, I nicknamed it Hulk because it's a big vehicle and I've done mine in green and purple. And on the other side, I've done it in red. So it's either the Red Hulk or the regular flavoured Hulk. Well, I'm not sure you really want to be tasting your Hulk. And strictly speaking, I said about Kit not being a big car. It's probably thematically, obviously not actually true, but thematically, Kit would have more armour than most of these cars, so could easily sort of run through a majority of these vehicles. Nice, go on, get the fucking goal, mate. Get the fucking... There you go, good lad. Almost stole it, but it wasn't the plan, I promise. Stealing his goal was never the plan, it was just as a... It was just as a precaution, since he did seem to be dicking about a bit. Although having said that, I don't know. He did try to throw it, so it might have just been an unfortunate speed issue. But what's quite good... This mode is sort of slightly teaching me the benefits of not having ball cam active, owing to the fact that sometimes it's worthwhile just tackling the other players. Dang it. If I'd blown him up, that would have worked really well, but I didn't have the speed. I didn't have the speed in my system. No, I did not. I forgot my performance-enhancing drugs. My PED. So that's what pediatricians... It's more American. It's pediatrician here. Well, that was disappointing. Is Leon an AI? No, I think Leon's a real boy. But either way, it's, we've now got an AI. We've got the Boomer on our team, but yeah, that was a disappointing scenario. Just sort of came at us and went, I'm taking this ball. Oh, you lucky boy. Oh, dang it. Oh, wow. Really? I leave for 5 seconds and you let another fucking touchdown in. Right. Well done. Could we maybe do something that doesn't involve them scoring a touchdown? It's usually helpful. I suppose maybe I need to change tack. No, okay. Changing tack didn't exactly work out well for me, but I suppose never mind. God damn it. I must admit, this is one of my least favourite modes. I'm only really playing it because it's got a bonus attached to it and you get some points for doing it. But it's just one of those ones where I've not truly sort of gained an appreciation of the American football mode in Rocket League. Possibly, simplistically, because I don't have an appreciation of American football, I suppose, but I don't know that for certain. I don't know. It's an awkward game mode, I find. Oh, someone's ready for Christmas. They've got a little bow on top. Too early, sir. Too early. You're not allowed to be ready for Christmas until December at the earliest. I'll tell you what, let's get out my Hulk. Just because my trousers are a bit tight at the moment. So there we go. There you go, you can see my Red Hulk, and now you can see my regular flavoured Hulk. So I don't know which one we'll get to play as. I was playing as mostly regular... no, I was playing mostly as Red Hulk. Because there is a Red Hulk, if anybody didn't know that. I'm not sure precisely what brought about the Red Hulk. I can't remember much of my Hulk knowledge, truth be told. Only really sort of from the regular flavour Hulk in the films of late. But I used to... I watched a... Oh, we're Red Hulk. Shame. Okay. Okay. So, the thing you did wrong there, guys... I think actually what happened was I replaced the AI that was supposed to intercept that ball, but it didn't replace me on the intercept path. He tosses it, she rides. See, all your fancy tactics, yeah, sometimes they don't replace a good old-fashioned throw from beyond midfield. Oh, Superman Kent. He's lost connection. He's not happy with the situation. Bang! That's what I'm fucking talking about. This is why I'm the fucking Hulk, bitch. Wait, no, that's the Juggernaut. I suppose maybe I should build one that is sort of Whoop, no, I do have it. No, I don't have it anymore. I did have it. He's got it. I've got it. No. Just let me face the goal and throw. Nah, it's not going to go. Oh, but that one. No, too high, you prick. Too high. Should have kept on driving, but there was too many people around to really do that. Yes, he throws. Shot on goal. It goes. See, I think that's almost the secret of this football mode. Sometimes you just want to throw the ball at the goal as often as you can, because at some point that ball might go in, and that's all you can really hope for in life. But sometimes, now that's interesting, there's a bloke called Rolk on the other side, which is essentially Red Hulk. Oh, you cheeky little fuck. He knows, doesn't he? He knows. I kind of helped him in there, but still, I was hoping I'd destroy him and then I might be able to pick him up. Lads. We've got spills, sliffs and biddies, which sometimes it's all you want in life, isn't it? Spills, slips and biddies. Could you not interfere? You interfered, and now I'm confused. You interfered with me, and now I'm confused. And once again, you interfered with me. Unfortunately, my car turned in an awkward fashion. That I didn't need it to do. Yes, go on, get it in the. There you go, good lad. Good lad, get it in the goal, son. It's time for the llama bell. It's a bell on a llama. I put it there, despite the fact that the llama kept spitting at me. Oh. There's a lot of explosions there, and it did not enjoy it. And then suddenly, Chronic Dubsy, just all of a sudden, through the massive volume of explosions, completely unscathed is our little friend Dubsy. Somehow he just wibbled out of it. Don't quite know how that worked. That's annoying. Right, this time we'll try and interrupt their sort of midfield. No. I keep trying. No, darn it. My capacity to intercept people is troublesome, because I genuinely do think I'm going to hit not only the player but also the wall. And it's like suddenly, nope. But yeah, that buggy, you can see, even here in this mode, that buggy is phenomenally popular. I don't know if there is some kind of added advantage to the buggy. Well, I have the ball now. No, I don't have the ball now. I do have the ball now. I don't have the ball now. I don't have the ball now. I do have the ball now. I've scored with the ball now. All in all, little confusing, but worked out for the best. I think we all had an experience there. Some of it good, some of it bad, but in the end, I came out on top. And that pleases me. Unfortunately, I've now blown up. And that does not please me. He's very good, isn't he, that? ex-Zyper. He seems very controlled, which is a bloody nuisance for me, because I need him to not be controlled. Also, I think he might have the Welsh flag on the back of his car. I'd like to point out he's allowed to have the Welsh flag on the back of his car. Okay, you have the ball then. Why must you interfere? Did you not see earlier when I just went, oh, okay, well, two of that, oh my god, that was an open goal, my friend, that was an open goal. That was an open ball, and I managed to miss as well. So, all in all, we're doing an atrocious job of, you know, winning. Come on. No, okay, I was going to say, you've got a chance to redeem yourself. Just toss it down the end of the field. In fact, oh, you little perv. I don't know why I called him a perv, but I scored a goal. I was going to call him a turd, and then I thought, nah, we won't call him a turd. And so, what's the natural conclusion? If you don't want to call someone a turd, you call them a perv instead. Oh, you little perv. Why'd you interfere with my glory? Well, thank you very much. Don't know what happened there, but they diddled themselves out of a goal. What did you do? You fucked it real good. I think it's because Rolk is potentially no longer playing, which is not helpful. Oh, he's a 00 agent. Oh, maybe that's why he had to pop off for a spy mission. Could you maybe not round my car, sir? And you especially not round my car. That would be nice. That would be delicious. Yes, you get blown up, sir. You get blown up. Alright, you have the ball then. I didn't want the ball anyway. You try and get the ball in the goal. I'm interfering with the enemy. Which arguably is not necessarily something you want to be boastful about. Add up for treason if I start interfering with the enemy, but it's a nice sleek car he's got. I think I do own that car, I'm not sure. We're actually sort of coming back, but I suppose arguably we did suggest that Rolk is no longer playing, so... Oh no, Rolk is moving. Oh, he jumped me. Of course he did. Yep, he just sort of bypassed us all. Bypassed us all completely. Quite pathetic, that attempt, wasn't it? He didn't even have to turn the car, did he? A little tiny turn at the end, just to ensure the victory. Right, we'll try the old bully mode again, I suppose. No. Well, we'll demoralize. That'll do. Oh, the ball is going that way. Ball is going this way. Ball is going that way. Ball is with me. Unfortunately, the ball is not where I want it to be because I am flying through the air with the greatest of ease, and he's got another fucking chat score. Well, it would seem we came back for a moment when Rolk was disappeared, you know, trying to get his kill on something, and then suddenly, boom, we have been decimated once more. But never mind. But never mind. But never mind. Bang goes the derby. Also bang goes the me, but, you know, it's fine. I'm willing to sacrifice my love. No game. No, none of this. None of this is accurate. None of this is accurate. Stop being bullshit. Stop being a turd now.
Hello there.
Fuck me!
Hello there, fuck me. I feel like that's going to be your new sort of... Well, I say that. You're probably not likely to use a chat up line of late. Unless you're, you know, being a naughty boy. Or you do some roleplay, perhaps. But either way, that it feels like maybe you're going to end up doing a sort of hello there, fuck me, as your next chat up line if you ever end up having to do a chat up line in a bar. Hello, fuck me. Which is going to be inappropriate, and I suspect you're going to get slapped. But you never know. Maybe 1 in 10 it'll work. I think that's probably generous odds, isn't it? Oh, darn it. And they are particularly funky looking dinosaurs. But hello again, Mr. Cansley Must Paint. Welcome back. Did you enjoy your dinner? It's the crucial question on everybody's mind. Did you enjoy your dinner? What did you have for dinner? I'm curious. Might just go to bars and try it anyway. That's fair. Depends. Maybe you've got like a self-hatred that requires you to sort of get slapped a lot. And that will definitely work for that situation. Swapping out. He's tagged him. He's tagged out with Can't Slate Must Paint. And your chicken salad prep time. Oh. The first word, delicious. The second word, evil. I'm not a salad person. It's probably obvious. You two have seen me in real life. It's probably obvious I'm not a salad person. But still. Next match. Here we go. Yes, we traded dinosaurs for Rocket League. What you missed is I did unleash Ceratosaurus on the park guests, so we got to see a Ceratosaurus track down and eat a park guest. That was fun. That filled me with glee. I'm not usually salad, but this cold has made me rethink vitamins. Now see, I had a rethink about vitamins years ago, and you see now I get my vitamins in a tiny little bottle that says multivitamins and iron. Because it's easier. But there you go. And allows me to not eat healthily, which is, well, that's all you really want in life. You did a proper Jurassic Park, exactly. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, that's the right direction. No, that's the wrong direction. Oh, Buzzlebees. I got it. I don't have it. Why are you keeping your vitamins in the iron? Because that's where they need to be. Do you not understand? You have to keep your vitamins warm. You are sneaking about. You're sneaking about. You're pasta. I was going to call you a pasta fiend. You're not a pasta fiend. You're a salad fiend. I mean, you might be a pasta fiend, but at this exact point in time, you are a salad fiend. You are the salad fiend, with all your salady goodness. Have you had the salad tonight? No, you're prepping it now. But yes, enjoy your chicken salad. You don't want crinkly vitamins. Exactly. You don't want your crinkly bee, because that means you're going to have to meet Noel Edmonds. Is it? No, Noel Edmonds. There's no son. I don't know. There may be a son of Noel Edmonds. But at the moment, I'm fairly certain there isn't. Wait. Go on, son. I'll try and hold them off. I'm just going to try and body block them all. But no, unfortunately, my body blocking was not enough. I'm going to fuck him up. There you go. Good lad. And now we just want to turn around and toss it in the goal. And I'm going to get a little fucking touchdown. I say touchdown, I suppose it's technically throwing it over the goalpost, isn't it? I don't fully know the rules of American football. But nonetheless, you can toss it. You can spin toss it. Beauty. Absolute beauty. But yeah, this is Rocket League, but not as you know it, Jim. Who's Jim? I don't know. I'm sure there's a bloke called Jim somewhere. And he now knows this is not Rocket League. Or it is Rocket League, but not as you know it, as I say. This is Rocket League Football, American Football Edition. Specifically, I believe they're doing it in favour of Thanksgiving, which I'm assuming is Thursday? Next Thursday? Tomorrow? Shit, it might be tomorrow, actually, yeah. I think it is, actually, isn't it? Yeah, because it's Thursday tomorrow. And yes, apparently I've only just realised it's Wednesday today. Whew. Days. What are they like? Oh, that's actually moderately handy if you're still just about hanging around Mr. Blue Bush. Are you and your American husband, man? Your American man. I'm still not entirely sure because I don't want to use the name and just drop the name in a sort of public forum. So I still don't know quite the best descriptor. But nonetheless, are you two doing something special for Thanksgiving? Or is it sort of now he's in England, it's like, nah, never mind. Or is there an insistence upon doing some kind of Thanksgiving spectacular? Hey, bastard! Used to do it a lot. Oh, that's alright. You'll have to try and find him, like, I don't know, what do they do? They do like a sort of marshmallow sweet potato or something. He might, he might not have ever done that. Do not score a goal by going backwards. Husbandman with the powers of amazing popcorn. Indeed. Must admit, I should have tried some of that popcorn, but I'm not a huge popcorn eater because I've got funny teeth. Which is a shame, because if the teeth were in charge of this stream, it would be a lot more entertaining, but I realise technically popcorn gets in anybody's teeth, but I think I have slightly larger gaps between a lot of my teeth, and therefore it seems a lot of the time it gets even more embedded than most people's, I think, but still. I do enjoy popcorn to a certain extent. It's also not that bad for you. Depends on what you put on it, I suppose, arguably. Just popcorn by itself is not too bad. You smother it in chocolate or butter, or buttery chocolate, and suddenly it's not incredibly good for you, but you know, that's not 100% the point we're going for at the moment. Oh, we just destroyed each other. That's fine. If you were wondering why I'm quite so obsessed with destroying other people, it's because it is part of the challenge. Boof! What about chocolatey butter? I don't think that's allowed, is it? You have to put the butter in first, so you have to have buttery chocolate. Actually, I suppose arguably if you put the chocolate in first, you'd end up with buttery chocolate because you put the butter around the chocolate. But maybe you're right. Maybe you've got a point. Maybe chocolatey butter is viable. I had orange chocolate popcorn the other day. Oh, yeah. I do like a chocolate orange. I know chocolate orange is one of those weird ones where a lot of people don't like chocolate orange. But I do. I do like chocolate orange. Shoot it. Okay, that didn't go as well as was planned, but I passed it off. There you go. I'll take the assist. I'll take the assist. It wasn't incredibly good as an assist, but that's because I think, again, sometimes, and I kind of want to blame the controller, but I also feel like it's probably not the controller's fault. It's like, sometimes if you don't get that double tap of the A button and the other button, and it just does not. Whoops, I interfered. Please score the goal after all. Good lad. Although I think you just got the goal stolen from you, didn't you? Because, yeah, you are not Buzzlebell, or Buzzelby. And, yeah, Buzzlebell just sort of went, I'm having that. Too slow, loser. I'm having that bad boy. You've never done the wet butter thing. I can't see that being pleasant to touch. I mean, arguably, I don't think you touch it all that much, but I mean, I'm sure technically you've done the wet butter at some point. And by wet butter, do you mean just melted butter? Because I can't help but think at some point you've had something that has, at some point, included wet butter. Because most cakes, I think. Well, no, well, maybe not most cakes. Some cakes you definitely do melt butter for, but pain au chocolat? No, brioche is the one I'm thinking of, actually. And technically you don't melt the butter as such in that, but still. Oh, wet butter on popcorn, okay. No, I don't think I've ever had really sort of wet butter on popcorn. Buttery flavour, certainly, but not sort of full-on damp popcorn. I don't think we want... Yes! Stolen, scored. And that was stolen from my own teammate. I'm not going to deny that. But hey, it's Buzzleby, so fuck him. He stole from someone else, now he's been stolen from. Plus, in fairness, he wasn't going to turn around and score. Well, he might have done, but it's not the point. The point is... Nice one. We just kind of had a meeting of the minds there. It wasn't the world's most convenient situation, but never mind. Tusk. Are you an AI, Tusk? Yes, you are. So it should theoretically be a little bit easier to take the ball off him here. I must admit, I'm struggling to think of a recipe immediately off the top of my head that does require melted butter, but still. Not that. Oh, yeah. I know the sort of butter you mean. Coming out of a pump. It's. Ooh. Yeah. It is a peculiarity. Oh, well, never mind. I suppose at least they don't have the ball. Oh, he's got a unicorn horn. Does that actually make a difference? It's weird, because it does look like the ball is on the unicorn horn. I don't know whether that means it does actually sit higher. Because he's got the unicorn horn, the ball sits slightly higher than it would usually on that small, sleek vehicle. But still, peculiar. I'm not convinced that's a thing. I think the ball is just sitting where it needs to sit on that vehicle. Wow, I missed all of them. Come on, please. No, not the AI, at least. There we go. Just trashed the AI. Smash that bastard. You had a corn horn once. I wouldn't advertise that. Some things are best left between you and your GP. I know you like to sort of extol the virtues of sharing so that the world knows more and is less sort of affected by these things, but I think some ailments like the corn horn, that's best left. It's best left alone, that one. Put butter on it. But are you sure you don't mean a cream horn? Because I know what a cream horn is. I don't know what a corn horn is. Are we talking sort of corn on the cob? Is there a corn on the cob horn? Because you put butter on corn on the cob, didn't you? Not a huge fan of corn on the cob, truth be told. I know, I'm a immensely fussy eater. Although weirdly nowhere near as much as I used to be, which is sort of... which probably tells you a lot about how fussy I was as a small child. Bang! And the dirt bag is not exploded, which is disappointing, but nonetheless. Oh, he fluffed it. He fluffed it. He didn't know how to get rid of the ball. That was the problem, I think you'll find. Unfortunately, I fluffed it as well, and he came in. Didn't you say the other player had a corn horn? Did I? Oh, a unicorn horn. A unicorn horn. Right. We've had a slight miscommunication there. But yes. A unicorn horn. As in the horn of a unicorn. I wasn't sure if it was helping him with the American football. I'm having that. So he doesn't have a corn horn. No, I don't think he has a corn horn. No. Yeah, Leonardo has a unicorn horn, which now has produced something completely different because, of course, Leonardo is a turtle. Smashed him. Fucking deck you as well. This is why I like driving this car, because it feels like I should be able to destroy things, and I do. Gonna go straight after Leonardo. Alright, let's go after the ball for a bit. Don't play with the other players. You can play with the ball instead. No, you little bastard, I didn't see you there. Oh, good evening, Mr. German 2012. Welcome to football. Football. Hot football. Please don't score the goal. Did you just score an own goal? I'd be very disappointed in you if you've scored an own goal, sir. Let's hope someone stole the ball from you. Someone did sort of steal the ball from you. I'm still disappointed in your stupidity, mister. Hello. I believe there was a follow. Although, weirdly, I didn't hear the animation. Whoa! I got sucked into a black hole. But thank you for the follow. The fact that the animation came up, I'm gonna question your living nature. Are you a little bot boy? Bot boy? Or are you a real boy? I know it's impertinent, but I don't know. Hello nonetheless. Welcome. If you are a real boy, you are of course welcome here. If you're a little bot boy, you're not so welcome here. Let's spike! No, damn it. Damn it. Are you New York? No, I'm not New York, because New York is a state. That was facetious. I'm making quite a poor impression, I suspect. But no, I'm also not from New York. I am British. Come on, there we go. Gotcha. Come on, go on, get in there, son. Yes. No, I do not live in New York. Wouldn't say no to living in New York. I might make Spider-Man. I have no desire to live in New York, truth be told. I have no desire to live anywhere else. But then again, it might be pleasant. Might be the experience. A good experience all around. Oh, stolen. And then stolen from me, but I suppose it was stolen from me by my own teammate, which is good enough. Good enough for me, good enough for you. Come on. Eee. Sort of bullied it out of them again. As I say, other way, mate, other way. I know it's sometimes confusing, but try and score towards their end of the goal. Oh! Do the little cheeky spin! I learnt that the other day. I tried just releasing the ball and couldn't figure out how to just release the ball. So if you hold the handbrake and do the cheeky spin, you can just spin that ball into the goal. It's very satisfying. I mean, meeting Spider-Man would mean living in that specific part of New York. Somebody here... Oh, hello. Oh, I need to pay more attention. Somebody to... Oh, no. Not that way. Not that way. Not that way. Not that way. Get off, you stupid unicorn boy. Someone deal with the unicorn boy. Good. I think someone has... Nope. Okay, fine. You have it then. I didn't want it anyway. You know, I was just, waiting there for the ball just for the good of my health. No, I didn't want it. So many superheroes live there, they probably have the city split up into sections. Potentially. Although, having said that, that is, strictly speaking, that's true. Because Daredevil, of course, is in Hell's Kitchen, New York. Spidey is Queens, I believe, for the most part. Although I think the Avengers might be Queens as well. Having said, no, I think they're a different part of New York. If it wasn't a bad shot, it wasn't a bad shot. It's quite a nice shot. But if you're still present, Mr. Gurman, I apologise if you didn't seem to get the follower animation. And I will answer. I'll answer a question if you particularly have a question. But I will ask you the usual questions I ask other people. How are your doings and what are your doings? I will translate from my stupidity. I will translate that to how are you and are you up to anything interesting? You can be up to something not interesting and specify that as well. But optimally, you're up to something interesting and fun and something you enjoy. But see, it really does get jammed on that unicorn horn. Whereas most of the other vehicles don't have those toppers. Oh shit! I've got the ball. No, you are not having the ball. I mean, she might ride. She did. She did ride. Every low-level thug hoping they don't accidentally end up in the Punisher's area. Exactly. I do like Punisher. I do like the Punisher. I especially like... And I know so many didn't enjoy the film. And I know it's not like cinema masterpiece or anything like that. And I can't remember which date it was, but the original Punisher film, I say original, not original, because there was a Dolph Lundgren one lurking around before that, I think. I haven't watched that one, but I don't necessarily have the desire to watch that one either. Oh, well, I went straight over it. It's fine. As long as it goes in, it's all good. Not my finest moment, but still. Yeah, the Punisher movie with Thomas Jane, I believe the name of the actor was. Kevin Nash was in it as well. I don't know if Can't Sleep is still around. I mean, other people may recognise the name. You're perfectly entitled to recognise the name, but Can't Sleep, you may slightly more specifically recognise the name, as I know you are a wrestling fan. So you would perhaps recognise the name Kevin Nash. But he was in it as the Russian. And it's a fantastic little fight scene. So daft and silly, set to some classical music. As they're dining, you can see the fight sort of play out behind them as they are sort of trying to just have a lovely Thanksgiving, interestingly enough, since we were discussing Thanksgiving. That's another line I quite like from the movie as well, where it's like, we should go round and say what we're thankful for. And so one of them's like, I'm thankful for, I think because she was a drug addict. Or a dradict. If you've not got time to say drug addict, dradict. Oh, he's tried my trick. Cheeky little bastard. Oh, we've finished the match, that's fine. I had planned on trying to intercept that, but for now I must have waited my people. Anyway, I think she was a drug addict, and so she says, I'm thankful for being clean and being alive. And then I think the next one goes around and says he's thankful for this, that, and the other. And then it gets to Frank Castle, and he just goes, thanks for dinner. And I do. It's such a simple line, but it's quite satisfying and enjoyable. Better if you see it in the sort of context of the overall movie. What? Oh, I see. It's the EKG OMG. I'd be curious. Does that actually? Oh, I think that is actually matching the music. No. Difficult to know. But it's the trail at the back. If you were wondering what I've just unlocked, it's not terrible. Not necessarily know if I can think of a reason to use it, but it's not terrible. Anything you get is pleasant enough to be... Oi! All I have to do now is online matches. Earn my MVP honours in an online match. Yeah, baby. And I'm assuming it's the season then. No, score 30 goals. Interesting. I don't know. Are you? Did I not? Now I'm confused. I suppose arguably, let's just click on that, see what happens. No, okay. Fine. Oh, I see. Challenges within... Okay, there we go. It's within this one. Cool. You'd totally forgotten Nash was in the film. Wait, I mean, in fairness, you are perfectly forgiven for not knowing, or forgetting / not knowing, because he is done up in such a way that you don't immediately recognise him, shall we say. He's not his sort of recognisable wrestling self, because he's got at least a little bit of sort of prosthetic, I think, to make him just a little bit more like the Russian. And it's yeah, I really enjoyed it. And the other thing I really enjoyed was the Punisher video game that came out shortly after that film, because Thomas Jane re-engaged with the role and did the voices for it, so that was good. The other thing, the other interesting little tidbit of information for the film, for the game rather. So it has sort of torture scenes in it, where the design is you get them to the edge of, fearing death by smashing them with like a window, threatening to shove them in a grinder, stuff like that. And the idea is you get them to the edge and they tell you what you need to know and then you let them go. Job done. But what you can do, happily enough, is you can either not get the information and just shove them in the grinder, etc., or smash the window on them repeatedly, or you can get the information and then shove them in the grinder and kill them off, etc., etc. In what I didn't realise until only recently, the UK one that I had was actually censored. So what you'd get is, at the moment of you killing someone, you would... Ooh, I'm all over the place there. You would get it to go to the black and white, and then the camera would sort of cut away. And I, back when I played it, I thought that's just how they decided. That was a design choice, not a... Oh, we don't want people to see the brutal killings. And I stand by this now. I think it's better. That was 10 parts luck and 1 part skill. Who am I kidding? It was entirely luck. But I'll take the win. But yeah, I think it's actually slightly better with the sort of mystery, kind of the cutaway and the black and white. I think it looked better as scenes go. So I think that's where the censorship actually won out slightly, because I think it felt more comic booky. I know that's possibly seems weird, but I don't know, just the way it sort of went to black and white and then sort of cut up to look at the Punisher rather than look at the dude. Plunged. Never mind. Thought I was doing really good there when I plunged it, but it turned out, nah, I haven't done much good at all. Ah, dang it. That's straight up perfect shot, that one. But in fairness, they probably should have had a perfect goal a lot earlier than that. That fucking back and forth where I was getting it on the line was quite something. But yeah, I really enjoyed that game. Such a fun game. I'd love to sort of... it's one of those ones where I'd love to share it with people as a sort of playthrough type scenario. But it's... Ah, you bastard. Couldn't quite stop it. But I can't really... You know, it doesn't seem to work properly. I think it's PlayStation 2. I don't think I've managed to get it to emulate properly. And I have no technology to link the PlayStation 2 op to my computer at this time. Maybe one day, but not at the moment. And maybe one day I'll re-look up the emulation file and see if it suddenly starts working. It's unusual that they suddenly start working, but sometimes you never know if you luck. And at that point, I could either do the censored version or the uncensored version, I suppose. But as I say, I genuinely I found the censored version. I suppose it's probably a case of I didn't know it was the censored version, so I didn't think anything of it. But nowadays, knowing that there's an uncensored version and a censored version, I still sort of find myself leaning towards the slightly more sort of black and white, slight mystery element. I think that's the crucial thing. There's this element of what's he done? He's, you know, it leaves it to your imagination. That's the crucial element. And sometimes that can be absolutely crucial in some of these sort of nasty situations. I mean, I don't think I'd have got it anyway, but the magnet definitely interfered at one point. I definitely feel like that magnet interfered with me. I don't think it made much difference, but it was better than just straight up letting him have the spike win. That's an unadulterated spiky win. No, okay, well now I have boost. Now I am boost. Now I am naught but the boosty man. I'm the boosty man indeed. I thought I needed full power. Turns out I did not need full power. I boosted round. But if I could have just stopped a little bit earlier, I might have been able to clip the side of the vehicle off. Oh, well. Also, if you were wondering, because of the wheels, I designed this full-on just because of the wheels. So my boost mechanic, if you were wondering what that is, I mean, it might be obvious if you look closely enough, but I don't know. I don't know who's looking closely enough. So it's always a bit of a mystery. But my boost, once I get some boost, I'll show you. Surprisingly difficult sometimes getting boost. Oh, what a save. Well done, sir. Well done. Ah, you bastard. That was my own fault. I basically dodged the wall. I find dodged the ball even. I find that sometimes. Sometimes you just got to go off and you go, nope, I fucked it. Oof, I didn't mean to open up the scoreboard. But yeah, it's grass trimming, so you've got a little sort of, got a little bit that kind of comes out as grass trimmings, and you get a little sort of lawnmower sound effect. Difficult to know precisely if you can hear the lawnmower sound effect or not, but there you go. Give him the boot. Give me the win. Oh! I think someone, I don't know whether someone was trying to block it or steal it. But either way, there was a fist come at that ball. And I still won't be able to tell. No, still, unfortunately, I think that was potentially an attempt to block it. But it'd be nice to see him do another Punisher game, because I've mentioned it a few times. If you were unaware, I've been playing the Guardians of the Galaxy game. In fact, I've completed the Guardians of the Galaxy game, so I'm no longer currently playing the Guardians of the Galaxy game. But that was really very good. It had a few glitches in it, a few oddities. I had to restart a couple of checkpoints to get unstuck in a couple of areas, so there was a few technical issues. Now with PC games, I never quite know whether it's my computer that's causing the issue or piss poor programming on the developer's part. So it's difficult to 100% know whether it's my fault or their fault that it was slightly glitchy and you motherfuckers. But nonetheless, there was a few glitches every now and again. A couple of sort of graphical ones where there was some kind of texture that kept following me in a really creepy way. Like it suddenly became some kind of horror movie where this texture was just creeping up behind me and sort of flickering in my face. And I will point out, no, it was not intentional. It was very much a glitch. And then there was a few other ones that were sort of a couple where it sort of just point blank got stuck. It sort of went, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing now. You've moved me into this room and something was supposed to happen, but for the life of me, I don't know what it is. It's literally the video game version of walking into a room and then going, why did I come in here? And then leaving again. That's pretty much exactly what happened. I walked into a room, the game went, why am I here? And then I had to restart the checkpoint. And that happened twice for me. Which, that one feels like it's not my computer. Like, the graphical glitch feels like it could be my computer. Although I'm unconvinced by that. I'm not convinced they'd be my computer. Because, you know, I feel like if it's computer-based, it's either going to work or not work. Whereas working but then sort of graphical glitching is not... It's not my computer at fault, I don't think. Ah, is it? She rides. She does. Not a bad little run. I'm not very good with the spikes. The spikes are usually, you know, you activate spikes, you get instant goal. That's what everybody else manages. Me, I am absolute garbage with the spikes. A, I activate them in the wrong place, and B, I can never seem to, you know... I think it's weird. I don't have a solution for the spikes, but I think everybody else seems to have developed a solution for the spikes. As such, I find I don't, you know, whenever I get the spikes and I get the ball on the spikes, everybody goes, must eliminate the man with spikes. So I never get the chance to sort of get somewhere with, capitalise, that's the word I was after, capitalise on the spikes. But yeah, no, overall, despite this sort of couple of glitches, overall the game was absolutely hilarious fun. The dialogue was absolutely perfect. The storyline was brilliant. The way it developed and stuff, you know, most of the game I could not say, you know, a bad thing about it. It was only those few sort of odd little glitches and weird things. And there was one. The rest of the Guardians don't seem to have enjoyed elevators. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure why, but they seem to be sort of slightly fearful of elevators. So there was a couple of scenarios where I was on top of an elevator. I activated the elevator, and then the rest of the Guardians just disappeared. And it's difficult to know why they were quite so concerned with the elevators, but it did leave me in a slightly tricky situation where I couldn't use any of their powers because they were on a different floor of the facility. So yeah, that was a difficult fight, shall we say? Which I suppose, you know, could discuss the difficulty of the game. I played on, I think, normal mode, and that was not that difficult until towards the end of the game. I think in terms of combat, I only died twice throughout the entire game. So it's not, on normal mode, it was not a particularly difficult game. Not that that's a criticism. That's just a statement of fact. Sometimes I like slightly simpler games, to be honest. And as I say, it excelled in sort of story stuff and kind of building the characters, because the characters were very entertaining. Their interpretations were very good. Had elements of the MCU stuff in them, I think, whilst also perhaps pulling from the comics a little bit more, which is difficult for me to say with absolute confidence because I've not really read much of the Guardians comics. But you know, nonetheless, I think it was a very good game, very good game. But I enjoyed the Telltale Guardians of the Galaxy game as well. I enjoyed that quite a lot. But I enjoyed most of the Telltale games. I even enjoyed the Jurassic Park Telltale game. And that people wrote off as absolute garbage. But no, I suppose I'm a simple person with simple needs. Oh, not the button I was after, but never mind. Not a button that was terminally bad. I raise your plunger with a spear. Or harpoon, technically, I suppose. Harpoon cannon, fire. Harpoon, don't you dare score a goal, fire. Do 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 do. Just unleash my trimmings, baby. Unleash my trimmings and I'll go faster. I don't think that's really going to work on an actual lawnmower, is it? All you're going to do is spread the trimmings all over the grass, defeating the purpose of actually trimming the grass. Well, having said that, some of them, old school lawnmowers, did actually do that, didn't they? Certainly really some of the modern ones that have buckets that fill with grass. Truth be told, I don't really know because I never really cut the grass. Oh, you jammy little shite turd. That's right. That's when you start sort of harvesting shit. You become a shite turd. Because obviously, as we know, if you go down the mines, you become a miner. If you start mining shit, you become a turd. And I'm assuming if you start trying to get fat, you become a father? There was a joke in there somewhere, but didn't quite go the way I was hoping it would. I suppose if you look for faults, you're a faulter. Which again, it's sort of meant to be a joke, but didn't really quite get in the direction it was supposed to be going. Ah, you little shite. You little shite cookie. You are a shite cookie. You're a carrot and tomato cookie. I think we can agree that would be a shite cookie. What if they're going the tiny mine? Well, I suppose at that point they're a tiny turd. If they're mining for shit, obviously. If they're mining for mines, then they're a miner. Actually, in fairness, if you're mining for mines, you're a sapper. Because that's what, I believe, the military designation sapper is meant to sort of deal with bombs and shit. Okay, apparently... It's amazing. We all just went, I don't know what to do in this situation. I think it's because, yeah, the poor Jesbian, which I'm assuming is a person who can only ever love people called Jeremy. I am a Jesbian. It's difficult for me. I can only ever love people called Jeremy. But, yeah, I guess that's unfortunate, but I must away to my bug kind. Whee! Enjoy my leftover grass trimmings. They will satisfy you in some way. You don't really sort of blame Jesbian for leaving at that point, do you? Although he would have gotten more teammates, of course. Do 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 do. So it's not a terrible car. I don't like it, but it's not terrible. I don't know if they're meant to be. I don't recognise them as such, so feel free. If anybody does recognise them, I'll give you the name of the tyre as well. But yeah, they're the roly-poly. Now I think they're just a unique bug-based tyre for this game. But there's just something about, I don't know, there's something about the face that makes me think of Rick and Morty. And I know Rick and Morty is in this game. You can get some Rick and Morty things. In fact, that interdimensional GB, which gas boost, maybe? I don't know. That's definitely Rick and Morty based. And then there's several... That's Rick and Morty. That's Day of the Tentacle. And that's a bloody good game. Day of the Tentacle is a very good game. There is, I was going to say, Mr. PBH and Mr. Mystiques. Both of them are Rick and Morty, so it's not impossible for those roly-polies to be Rick and Morty, but I don't think they are. They just make me think of Rick and Morty. Something about the way that face is. I don't know. Anyway, let us go in the now thing. Exactly. That's the exact song we were all waiting for. Hell yeah. Right. Let's pop over to the interim slideshow. And then I don't necessarily think it's going to be hugely worthwhile. But we shall have a look and see. Well, there's a surprisingly large volume of people, but I think they're all fake people. I recognise a couple of names, which is fair enough. But a fair few of those I suspect are fake people. I apologise if you're not fake people. But there are a lot of fake people on Twitch. And by fake people, I mean bots, not just sort of people who are sort of pretending to be one thing and then they're not. I'll tell you what, fuck it. Let's go. I didn't bother last week, but this week we will head into Mr. James Games, Mr. Jiminy Giminy. And he's playing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond / Shining Pearl. Which of the two he's playing, I do not know. You would have to ask him yourself. But nonetheless, we will actually do that this time. So I don't know if he's got any, but I'll tell you what, just in case, we'll see. We'll shout him out first. If he's got any clips, they will play. But he's not been doing it that long. And I think he's more sort of relaxing, fun times as opposed to earnest schedule type streaming. But no, I don't think there's any clips there. But that's the individual we're going to raid. So you can... Oh, fuck off, mate. Sorry. It's just what those famous people... That's the reaction they get the moment they crop up. It's fuck off. Anyway, if tonight at 9 o'clock you are after some gaming goodness, you have Monsieur Malice Calibur. And you do not have to say it in a French accent.
The rare and legendary Arcadibrligidine time. It's his new name.
Indeed. The Arc de Flippity time. If you are after an Arc de Flippity time, then you would enjoy Malice Calibur at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock each. No, okay. Well, there you go. That's how I've spelt your name so far. Would have been unfortunate if that was actually a person's name, but there we go. Can't seem to write it today. There we go. But yeah, can't must. I can't, but I must. I can't must. Or I can't muster the ability to type your name. That's the problem. Your alternative at 9 o'clock is Mr. Can't Sleep Must Paint.
Just quite seductively ate my brush there, didn't I? No, they'll clip it. Don't do it, Omer.
Oh, they will. They did. They clipped your seductive brush licking. The brush is getting excited. It shot the paint in my mouth. Anyway, they're your two options for tonight. There's some things you realise you've said them and you just go, no, I can't not laugh there, which is inconvenient. Anyway, we'll pop in and say hello to Mr. Jiminy Giminy, but also don't call him Jiminy Giminy. That's not where I wanted to put it. Also, I've now been... apparently someone has gone live. I'll say his name, Adzoplay. Adzoplay is live, and it's apparently J Off Wednesdays. So, you know, I don't know what his stream is going to be involving, but nonetheless, it's apparently J Off Wednesdays. So if you've not J Offed, maybe get on that. You know, you're running out of Wednesday. So anyway, we're going to raid Jiminy Giminy. That was a minor distraction because it comes up in the corner, sort of just above the raid thing, and I couldn't remember which icon was the bloody raid thing for a moment. So I was confused. Anyway, so yes, I'm going to say cheerio. Then I'm going to hit the start raid button, and then I'm going to engage the raid. So cheerio.
Fuck me!